stands a champion who shines so bright, with a deck of cards and a heart of gold. Chester's tale is a legend told. Two-time champion, a name to know. With every match his skills they show. From dawn to dusk he takes his hand. Chester the best in the land. Chester the master of the game. Two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Chester, you make our hearts go wild. Through the trials and the fierce duels, Chester's wisdom always rules. In the league, he stands so tall. With every battle, he gives his all. Strategic mind and a spirit so bold. His story's worth its weight in gold. From city lights to the country's end, Chester's name it will transcend. Chester the master of the game. Two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Chester, you make our hearts go wild. Strategic mind and a spirit so bold. His story's worth its weight in gold. From city lights to the country's end, Chester's name it will transcend. Chester the master of the game. Two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Chester, you make our hearts go wild. Cards in hand, he's a sight to see. With every play, a victory's free. His journey's long, but his skill is free. Chester, a champion eternally. Chester the master of the game. Two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Chester, you make our hearts go wild. So here's to Chester, champion true. With every win, we believe in you. In the Pokémon world, you've earned your crown. Chester, the greatest around. In the world of battles, there's a card so fine. A spectral dragon in the shimmer it shines. With a gaze that pierces through the night. It's Dragapult TX, a ghostly flight. Dragapult TX with your power and might. Phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle, you never lose sight. Dragapult TX shining in the light. Stealthy and swift, you move with grace, leaving opponents in a ghostly chase. Your dragon launcher, a fearsome call. With every move you stand tall. Dragapult TX with your power and might. Phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle, you never lose sight. Dragapult TX shining in the light. From the shadows you emerge with a roar. In every duel you're the heart of the core. With ghostly power you sweep the floor. A legendary card forever we adore. Dragapult TX with your power and might. Phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle you never lose sight. Dragapult TX shining in the lights. So here's the dragon pulse of ghostly nights. In every card game, you're the guiding light. With every draw, you ignite the fight. Dragon Pulse EX, forever burning bright.
You think you're so grand, a legendary power, cards in your hand. But in the heat of battle you often fold. A shining legend, but your story's old. New VMAX, you just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions you try to reign, but when the chips are down you're just a name.
Mystical powers, your psychic display. But under pressure you start to sway. Your moves are fancy, but your strategy's weak. Against the real champions, you're far from unique.
New VMAX, you're just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions you try to reign, but when the chips are down you're just a name. Once a legend, now you're just a ghost. In the league of greats you can't boast. Against the true champs you fall in line. New VMAX, your era's past its prime. New VMAX, you're just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions you try to reign, but when the chips are down you're just a name.
So here's to New VMAX, you had your time. But in the world of battles you can't climb. With every duel you lose your claim. New VMAX, just a shadow in the fame. Welcome everyone to the show tonight. Choose the team that's live, gonna shine so bright. Grab your friends, settle in, it's time to unwind. Laughter and magic with the best you'll find. From near and far, you've all come to see the wonders, the joy, the fun that will be. No matter where you are, let's all unite in this jestful realm under the spotlight. Welcome to the Jest Entertainment Stream, where dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Jest Entertainment's world, we live our dreams. Comedy and thrills, magic in the air. Every moment's gold with stories to share. With jesters and jest, we'll dance through the night. In this vibrant world, everything's alright. From near and far, you've all come to see the wonders, the joy, the fun that will be. No matter where you are, let's all unite in this jestful realm under the spotlight. Welcome to the Jest Entertainment Stream, where dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Jest Entertainment's world, we live our dreams. With your friends, let's all interact. With jokes and with games, we'll keep coming back. In this special place, we all belong. Together we'll make memories, singing our song. Welcome to the Jest Entertainment Stream, where dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Jest Entertainment's world, we live our dreams. Welcome to the Jest Entertainment Stream, where dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, and let's make tonight gleam. In Jest Entertainment's world, we live our dreams. So here's to the fun, the laughter, the light. In Jest Entertainment Stream, we own the night. Thank you all for joining, let's make history. Together we'll create a legacy.
Hello.
Oh no, I'm sorry, the gamers.
Hello to the gamers. Welcome to twitch.tv/JesterTCG. I am your host, Jester, and once again, I'm bringing to you a menu from a local takeaway. Listen, we've been messing with the kitchen all day today, so we actually...
Chaz.
If you want... Listen, if you would like to use the excuse that I'm about to use, you're more than welcome to. We don't have a kitchen currently, so we're ordering food. So you are going to see me eat on stream later, which I apologize for, as always. But I'm going to do what I call a SHIT box, which is just a load of meat in a box. But which one do I go for, chat? That's the question. Do I fancy a burger? Oh, I do fancy a burger, actually. Alright, chat, how's this sound? Single cheese or chicken burger, 2-piece hash brown, 2-piece strips, chicken strips, I assume, Donna meat chips, and a can of 7-Up or Pepsi. I think I'll go for this. I think I'll go for the cheeseburger. That sounds pretty good. I'll go for the peppers. Would I like sauce? No, I have so much on my own. I'm so easy to buy food for. There you go. Thank you. Ordering food is based. Good choice. Chicken burger always chicken. But there's always there's already chicken in there. There's a lot of chicken already. There's also 2 lots of potatoes, so don't have a kitchen. Why not take a page from the Ancients book and get a campfire going? Much like the Sims, if we put a campfire in the house, it will burn the house down. So we do have a log burning fire back there, but boy howdy, we only set that off once and it smelt. So I was going to play some Pokemon, but not get hungry, lol. Guys, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! So the tournament is starting in about 4 minutes. We always leave it a little bit past the hour just because of what else is going on in the world. I'm playing a deck that I might not get to play for a little while today, playing Roaring Moon. Very excited about that. We have 53 people ready, so we will be doing a 6-round tournament today. I might stop making checking a bit later, actually. But yeah, we're doing 6 rounds today. This will be the last tournament we do in the current format as well. Pokemon TCG Live does have its update for rotation on Thursday. I'm hoping Limitless also has things updated because we had one set this year or last year where it wasn't updated and we couldn't run. We couldn't run with decklist basically, which was really annoying. Excuse me. So yeah, hopefully next week will be a post-rotation tournament and it will be a monthly challenge as well, so there'll be more prizes. And I might do a Sim Top Cup. We'll figure it out. I'm so hyped for the new format. Me too, me too. So I was originally going to play Toxic Bridge today. For those who don't know, that is Archaludon with the Pecharunt Poison Engine. I've got the deck built up here. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to have plenty of time to play that next time around. Moon is a deck that... It does evolve. There is a new build of Moon that is doing quite well. At least in Japan currently. But... this is going to be the last time I get to use Dark Patch in the deck. So I thought, you know what? We did the V-Star Farewell Tour last week. Or on Wednesday. So we'll do the Dark Patch Farewell Tour today. I think that's fair. It was earlier this year with Stellar Crown. Good memory. Well done. Always chicken. Value boxes slap. They really do. I love them so much. So yeah, guys, we're getting started in about a minute and 37 seconds. I better get the timers and stuff up, actually. Beep, boop, and bop. Nope, that's not it. Bop. Perfect.
Bop, bop.
Helps if I get everything ready. 0-0. Let's not start with a win that we don't have. Then we need the timer thing up, which I definitely know how to do really easily. Trust me, guys. Timer. Timer? I hardly know her. You know what I mean, chat? 30 stream timer. We like the zoom. Cool, okay. I think we're all good. Also, bright light in my face again. 'Twas earlier this year. 'Twas the night before Stellar Crown. And all through the tournament. Nope, picked a really bad word there because I can't rhyme with tournament.
Flornament.
Nope.
Ornament.
All through the tournament. There wasn't a sound, not even an ornament. I don't really like that. We tried, though. I get it. Today's soundtrack today, by the way, chat, brought to you by Ori and the Blind Forest. Do let me know if it's a bit too loud. Should be fine, though. We've got 30 seconds. But yeah, I'm very excited for the new format. We've got, well, you know, if you've been watching the stream, you know we've got so many decks already built up. Terrorbox is looking really good. Dragapult's looking ridiculous still. Evolutions looks good until the next set, which is... questionable. Definitely going to get some time in with the Archaludon deck this week, hopefully. I think Kaya's going to be playing Charizard and possibly Raging Bolt as well, just kind of focusing on decks that we're looking at playing. We do have first cups lined up as well, which is nice, so very excited. Ori and the Will of the Wisps music was goated though. I haven't actually listened to that one yet. I should do that at some point. All right, ladles and jelly spoons. First round is getting paired. Good luck to the gamers. It's request the judge. That's not the right thing. Your judges today are Piano Fish, and I believe Kea is also going to be available for judging.
I'm here.
Well, shit. Well, I'm here. Kea is not around as far as I know. So there we go.
She's at work.
Over here at KFC in the US, we just got this box. It's $11 for 3 strips, fries, fried mashed potato balls, 3 dips, which I choose all 3 gravy based.
Gravy is different in the US, though, right?
Yes. Oh, this is walls. Ooh. Ooh, no. Alright, I mean, walls shouldn't be too hard for Rory Moon. We just knock out, right? We're not terror. We're basic, but, like, that's fine. Sending a challenge. Oh, they've already sent a challenge. Friend request and challenge received. Good luck. Also helps if I spell received correctly. You know what? Sometimes I think with I mean, it's probably true of a lot of people, but like, so many people don't actually bother checking spelling anymore. Like, the age of owning somebody by correcting their misspelling is, like, kind of gone at this stage. I feel like I can get away with just misspelling stuff all the time. But the problem is, I don't want to be that guy that then eventually gets caught out by somebody going, you spelled this wrong, so your entire argument is invalid. So, you know what? Fair enough. I'm an idiot. I put an I before E except after C. You know what I mean? I screwed it. I've ruined my entire life. Do I want to go first against this deck? No. I think our Donk Tension's still there, isn't it? So... Okay, our Donk Tension is not there with this build, this setup. Although we could probably, no, we could probably get away with research. This is probably a Sada angle. If we get lucky, they haven't got anything. We can just go for a Donk. But is there anything to actually worry about here? Milotic is Terror. Farigarath is basics, but that's only attacks, right? Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. Yeah, so we should be able to go through that. Cool, okay, that's not too bad. They are going the giraffe route, but I'm pretty sure we just go through that, so that's fine. Cool, okay, let's mean as we start to go on. Start ditching any. There's no buddy to worry about, so that's a plus. The only problem is we haven't deck checked, and we probably should do that. We do have Squawkabilly available. I think we have to go for the Squawk. Which is awkward, because I quite like this hand. Nice. We can get started on the Giraffe Rig. I don't want to use the research if I can help it. Like, I'd rather get into the game. Is there an argument to use research, though, and just accept... You know what? There probably is an argument to just do it this way. We definitely get into the game here. This is awesome. The Rory Moon can start building stuff up. Petrol is the only thing that can't really attack, which is probably like the main concern right now. I think because we've got Palpad as well, we can get away with Poke Stopping here. Get away is a strong word. We are going to Poke Stop, so no energy left in the deck already. Yikes. Oh no. Put the research back. Squawk and Seize. There's one where we get 3 dark patches here and we just go crazy, but realistically I don't think that's going to happen. Cool. I think we Night Stretcher for a dark energy back just to have the option. Because right now we don't have the option. Would one retreat into a Radiant Greninja? I think one would retreat into a Radiant Greninja. Then end turn. Okay. Not the best of starts, but it's something. The thing is, we've got knockouts on for Farigarath, so I'm not too concerned. We lose Radiant Greninja here to Dirty Beam. Dirty Beam. But that's fine. I think we're solid because of the Rory Moon. It's just a case of we actually need to find some energy here, because we're kind of lacking. Yeah, Dirty Beam. Okay. So we need a attachment here if we can. Oh, I didn't realise it did that. That's annoying. I need to check something real quick. Right. Okay, that is a mild problem. So we could do with a fresh Roaring Moon given the option. And we are being given the option, which is nice. I need to avoid the poison as well, so I'm glad Latias is available to us here. Give me a Sada. Sada. Okay, not seeing a poison. Not poison. A dark patch. Never mind. Asking ye shall. We haven't even flipped the script yet, which is kind of crazy. probably should as well. I nearly went to not do it then. All right, good. And I think we can set with a frenzied gouging here. There's basically frenzied gouging the Farigaraths, and then we'll just have to go through the Phoebus. Okay. So if I was to do this game again, I wouldn't put the Roaring Moon down until we have the attack, basically. That's good to know. Presumably they've got enough Farigarath ready to go if they've immediately put this Giraffe rig up. Are we getting dual headbutted? That's so funny. I mean, fair play. We're not entirely in a good position if we do as well. I think they missed the Farigarath. We're in a good place here. It's not great, but like we're in a decent enough place. And then we don't get stopped by Milotic, which is nice. The hero escape? That's so based. We can still take him out for the Calamity Storm, so that's good at least. The Monkey Doodle as well. Alright. And we're starting strong? Hell yeah, Alto. Honestly, it's got a dark weakness, so the Artisan here is kind of good for us. Because it means we can get a baby Roaring Moon and just start doing stuff with that. We just have so little energy available to us. That's crazy. You get killed with the craziest shinks when you're playing Roaring Moon, I swear to God. I mean, I feel fine, to be honest. Like, I'm not in a great position, but I'm not in a bad one. Okay, so I don't want to use this. Kinda no, actually. Like, I need to find a Sada or a Dark Patch. That was a Sada or a Dark Patch. 2 in the bin already. I'm pretty sure we can't find another one right now. No, just Petra. That's fine. So we go Sardude. Big if true. We've got a free retreat on the Pheasant Skibbity. We've got the Vengeance Fletcher knock. Nice. I'm going to take a bit of a weird path here. But if nothing evolves, then we're in a pretty strong place. Both my opponent and myself are on top deck. I had it playable. I drew my Sylvia on top deck, so I just needed an energy next turn top deck, and an energy scooped unbased. Nice. Took the win. Nice. Okie dokie. Alright. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I've missed playing Moon, man. I didn't think it would be good after Buddy came out, and to be honest. But we'll take it, man. We'll take it. There was no other decks I really wanted to play either. Like, I was thinking, do I want to play Dragapult? Do I want to play Arcaladon? Like, nothing is really that inspiring. So, the fact I get to play Roaring Moon, again, feels quite good. We will, while I remember, grab the list I just saw. Problem is, the Japanese lists aren't that easy to just copy. I need to just see them and put them in myself. City Leagues. Where is... There it is. So the Roaring Moon list they've got at the moment, which I'll be able to copy and paste to y'all in just a second, look a little something like this. So 3 Rory Moon EX, 2 Petulant EX, 2 Petulant Baby, 2 Brute Bonnet, 1 Fez, 1 Squawk, 7 Energy, and then Secret Box, Perilous Jungle, Ancient Booster. So you're able to poison yourself, but like obviously not poison yourself because of the Ancient Booster capsule, as well as boost up your own health. The E-switches with Professor Sada go a bit crazy. There's no Dark Patch, so it is a bit slow to set up. I like the Carmine here. I think this becomes a... Like Raging Bolt, actually. I think this becomes a go-first kind of deck. Then hope you obviously get into the Sada at some point. The E-switches are a bit... whatever, but I think you're doing a lot more with Poison than people realize, which is quite exciting. I'm looking forward to this. Post-Row Moon. But yeah, like I said, I was planning on playing the Arcaladon deck, but I'm not sure. Like, I think it's good later. I think right now, if you can play that build, I think you just play actual thingy, you know? One last minute, there we go. Hey, I'm new here and new to this, so I got a question. Do you only stream your games or the other player matches as well? I don't know how this works, sorry. No worries, Yukino. I only stream my matches. We did have a thing when we get to top 8, where if people want to restream or stream their stuff to our Discord, then I don't mind restreaming over it and commentating a bit. But generally, nobody seems to want to do that. Like, no one's mentioned doing it, so I just stick with me. If other people are streaming, I usually jump on their stream and just see how they get on, which you reminded me I probably should shout out the streamers today. Who is streaming today? Alright, so we've got me streaming, obviously. And we've got Red Wing Phoenix, who's playing God of War. Nice. And Ilya? Isla. I'm going to get Isla Sutherland as well, who's streaming God of War. The other 2 streamers are playing God of War, so if you want to watch good gameplay, you know to go to. Not me. Wob wob. Metagame today is 8 other, which is actually the highest we've got. I will check what decks those are shortly. 6 Dragapult Dust Noir, 5 Raging Bolt Ogerpon, 4 each of God of War and Dragapult, 3 each of Miraidon and Lugia, sorry. 2 each of Goldengo, Frostlass, Monkidori, and Arcaladon, and 1 each of, get ready for the wrap, Terrapagos, Snorlax Storm, Terrapagos, Dustonoir, Milotic, Entei, Tinkaton, Regidrago, Turbo Roaring Moon. That's me, Flareon, Noctowl, Goodrill, Lossombox, Hydrapple, Ogerpon, Goldengo, Dragapult, Venomoth, Frostlass, Dragapult, Charizard, and Balissi. Bellissimo. You know what I'm saying, chat? So the others. There's 8 of them, so let's have a look through their archetypes. Just going to open them all up and have a look, and maybe I should show you guys on stream. Window capture, properties, deck other. So we have a Tinkaton deck, which I'm pretty sure there was a Tinkaton option. No idea why that's not shown up. There is a Noiva, that's a Walls deck with Toadscruel. Interesting. Another Walls deck with Eevee and Sylveon. A Palafin deck, hell yeah. An Okie Dokie deck with 2 Mewtwo EX from... Huh? Okay, Okie Dokie with Mewtwo EX. That's a deck.
Can I just check?
Can you just check?
Are you doing next week's on Saturday again?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got a... Brain, do you want to work? We've got an Eevee box with no Flareon, just Sylveon, which is interesting. And the Wellspring Ogerpon as well. We've got a Terra box. We love Terra box. And a... Ooh, okay. Noctowl. Okay, let me just talk through the let me just show you the cards. Hang on. Open this image. We've got that deck. Palafin Pog. That's, would that be Firebox, I guess? I suppose that's Firebox. It's an interesting build. Interesting to see how that goes. Interesting. Alright. Okay, I'll look a bit. I'm at the restaurant, Falky! Enjoy your day out. Oh, man. And that's what I'm playing. The boys list, who came top 4, I believe. Yeah, top 4 at Vancouver. Honestly, if you can set up Sylveon fast, you don't need a Flareon, to be honest. Okay. I get it. Like, you can go, what, Sparking Crystal plus Crispin, so you're not losing the energy. That's a really interesting list. I'm genuinely interested to see how that goes. Right, so that's done. I can go to pairings. I love pairs. 12 out of 27 matches done so far. Not going to get through all of them, obviously. That'd be crazy. But we can see how Bib's doing, I guess. Yep, yep, yep. Plus you can turn to Ancient Light, which is nasty. Oh, I can imagine. I'm guessing you've already... Yeah, you've already won. Okay, let me just see that match up. This is... Oh, Trapagos Dusknoir. People are bringing back that deck a little bit. Which is interesting. Because I thought it fell off because of Budu. That's what Daniel Powell told me anyway. But... okay. So yeah, 12 out of 27 done so far. We have exactly half the time left. So much food talk today. Didn't know we were having a potluck. My bad for not bringing anything. Hey, Americans, because you'll obviously know better than me. Why is it called a potluck?
Because it's like... Oh.
You're not American.
I'm not allowed to answer.
And this is a conversation for chat.
Oh.
If you answer all the questions, then I don't get to have a conversation with chat about things. She was so ready to answer. She knows. She's itching.
I don't know. I was trying guessing. I was like, is it because...
Kay's going to jump in chat now. Just ask the question.
Oh, no. Well, my typing to the Discord tonight.
Oh, is it? I haven't even... I can see the notification. I assume that was the JCS.
Yeah.
Toot. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Something for us to perhaps discuss and perhaps look up.
Okay, interesting. Yep, alright. I found Jess from the Pokemon chat. You did! Hi, Tone. How's it going? I said sup, Tone, and you didn't respond to me. Also, this list I found was from a South American regional, if I remember right. Difference between their list and mine, he ran 2 Terrapagos and an Energy Switch. I did 1 Terrapagos and 2 Energy Switch. Nice, okay. Can Kay do a good American accent? She can't do any accents, I don't think. Let's find out.
What? What? I don't know. What do Americans say?
Howdy, y'all. I'm from Texas. How's it going, y'all?
I can't do that.
Okay, cool. Oh my god, I'm from, like, a place like California, and I just talk with, like, an upwards inflection, so it sounds like everything I say is a question, even though it's not. Where's the name Kea from? You know the word care.
No!
That's just zesty. Come on now. Everyone can do any accent if they're born in that place. That's not true. Because you cook in pots and have to be lucky to not have it suck. Everyone bring the same thing. I love spreading misinformation on the internet. Right, what was it? I was about to look at something then. I can't remember what it was. I was looking at chat, see what it reminds me. Irish wristwatch. That's really hard to say. That's the point. I know. Shut up. Leave me alone. Irish wristwatch. We actually have a genuine Irish person that we have a great time with. He's one of our locals. He's fantastic. Do 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 do. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Kaya? If people can't read, that's...
Oh, no, Bubs, that's a tab that nobody looks at.
Oh, okay.
So I'm stupid.
You consider not being stupid? No. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely put information. It's not a problem. Like,
Purple burglar alarm.
Purple burglar alarm. That is one the Scottish can't say.
I can't do a Scottish. Purple?
I can't do anything without sounding
Is that
stereotypical, so... What did you try and do?
I tried to say purple in a Scottish accent.
Purple.
Purple.
What was that? That was like a monster from a cartoon.
A Scottish monster?
No.
Oh.
No. That's not when phase 2 starts. What the hell? V2135. So I'm just updating stuff for next week. I think 7 has a genuine chance of post rotation because Clefairy EX makes it able to one-shot Dragapult than Angel like the rest. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. I can't say purple burglar alarm. I'm Scottish, so I'm Chinese with a Scottish accent. Are you really? That's so cool. My voice just comes out how it comes out. I have no control over it. I can't stop it.
I don't know what just happened to yours.
Ah, it's my accent slightly changing something else.
Something else.
Yeah, see? Crazy. Right. Hello? Cat cam? Do you want a floor cat? We've got a floor cat.
He's angry because I had my chair back. Oh no, Morty has been requested. Morty,
It's a shame I've got no way to easy zoom.
I get it.
He's currently very comfy on that blanket and cushion combination. In case just plucked him.
Now he can be very comfy here.
Hi, Mort. There you go. There's a Morty.
He had a weird moment earlier where he just had one very flat ear. It was worrying.
Oh, and here's Neo. Sorry, chat. You getting bonus Neo here? Neo. Oh my god, there's cats everywhere. Help me.
Beans is sat in the background like, excuse me.
Oh, there's Beans. Here's Neo rubbing his face on the camera. I love when rounds finish, or games finish early, because I get to play cat cam. Hi, my fellow Bean. I didn't know requesting a specific cat was an option. Oh, we should absolutely just start like charging extras for like requests. Right, what was I doing? Edit schedule.
Morty's now trying to work out a way to get onto your knee.
Yeah, he's going to upset Neo in the process.
Yeah.
I know, buddy. He's so rude. 2 cats on my lap. 06, thank you very much for the follow. Probably mispronounced that terribly. Thank you very much for the follow. Please raise your do's and tutorus in chat for 06. 06? X, the everything app. Cool. Right, that's all done. Buddy, let me go to the dash. Nope, let me go to the edit tournament. Let's go to description. Make sure to check the event schedule to make sure you're checking in at the correct time. Whoa, that's like information that people could read. That's kind of crazy. Check in and deck registration and 5 minutes before the tournament starts. Please be ready. Nope, that's not how I want to phrase that. We cannot enter you into the tournament after this time. There we go. That information's now there, even though that information's already there.
I will tell everyone.
I mean, it's in the description for next week, so everyone knows. We should check. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm excited for dinner making chicken and yellow rice. Yo! That sounds good, dude. Have you having anything with it? Any veggies? What are the greenery? What is the greenery we can expect to see with that? Take me to the greenery. You know what I mean? Oh, there's only one match left to go. What's that, chat? You want to know what match that is? Let me tell you. It's Other versus Snorlax. The Other is the Okie Dokie Mewtwo deck. God. How many switches has that deck? It has one scenario. Get the feeling that should be Snorlax favoured. You can basically figure out whether a match is favoured into Snorlax or not, based literally on that and that alone. Do they have Switch options? No, then Snorlax wins. Unless Donk. Which happens. Never really do a green with it, but if I did, I'd do asparagus. Yo! I'm doing chicken and wild rice with veg. It's all coming out of the freezer, though. That's fine. I'm biased towards Morty. I'm having homemade pizza, wings, and fries for dinner. Can you tell I'm the American here? What's going on what's going on pizza? What are the toppings of choice?
Sweet corn, right? Best topping. Wait,
For
they
pizza?
They didn't call it. Did they call it sweet corn in America?
Probably just call it corn.
Just corn.
It's corn! A big lump when ups, it has the juice, it has the juice. Don't you hate missing generators off my Rhydon? Yeah, I hate it so much that I'm going to stop playing Future Box post-rotation. Pineapple is valid. Pineapple is incredible. Anyone who doesn't like a salty meat with pineapple, I can trust them. Silverbrow, thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciate it. Please raise your do's and tutorus in chat. Silverbrow, welcome. Had a horrible match versus Item Lock. Oh no. That's the worst. Item Lock is becoming one of my... I mean, do you know what? I don't mind Item Lock as much as I thought I might. Like, I was definitely one of the doomers when it came to Budu. It's fine. Like, it's not in that many decks where it's, like, a big problem. And the matches... The matchups you find it in, generally you go in for plan, right? Like, you're always ready for Item Lock. Unless your Charizard just not running Charmeleons, in which case. But I am finding Retreat Lock annoying. But I'm liking it a lot more on attacks, like Wellspring, like Totodile, rather than just an ability, you know what I mean? It's way more interesting. I don't know how they enjoy playing the game just Item Locking a monkey. That is evil. That is evil. Regidrago just goes second. Regidrago being able to don't go in second as well is very funny. Supreme pepperoni and sausage and classic cheese all stuffed crust. Hell yeah, dog. That sounds good. Round 1 dub versus Terrabox? Hell yeah. Terrabox is a really interesting one. You're playing God of War, right? We played that matchup for the Conquest series we're doing. And it was... I could see how God of War should have won that. But the Terrabox just managed to run me over because I just didn't have enough resources. Yes, cool. Oh, the sniffs. Now I want pizza. Oh no.
I'm now annoyed that I didn't
Noble.
order a pizza.
Pizza. Is that Overwatch? Pizza is god tier food. I think if you could only have one takeaway thing for the rest of your life, chat, what would it be? Because pizza's definitely up there for me. Pizza does go hard. Goddy Post Row is still very strong. Oh yeah. Yeah. We've like I said, we played a fair bit of it, and it's a fun deck. Like I don't think it's obviously better than it is now because Curly is just insane, but it's still very good. Like if people enjoy God of War now, there's no reason to switch off that deck. You just gotta build it different. It's built different. In brackets, incorrectly. One takeaway from life is that the food takeaway. Yes, the food takeaway. How does God of War survive rotation? Replaces the Curliers. In fact, let me just find you a list. Replace the Curliers, put in Brilliant Blender. You kind of cooking. Cool, this one literally won. Perfect. Not the metaphorical takeaway. No, not the metaphor. No. So that is like not obviously the best list. Like Japanese lists are never the best list, but like that's what people are doing. Stuff like that. Like I don't know if I'd go 3-1-2 God of War. I'd probably go 4-2-4-2-2. But, you know, cuts and stuff can be made where they want. So, the deck's pretty much built similarly, but you drop the Arvin count, you go up more research. Night Stretcher obviously becomes more important because of research. More Bravery Charms, Brilliant Blender. You can go 2-3 Monkey Dory, your choice. Like, there's plenty of options. I'd go 4-1-2-1 post Mega Guardy. True! Evan Vessel as well, yes. Yeah, them running only one Earthen Vessel here is kind of weird, actually. I definitely want more than that. A dog? Doesn't this kind of die to Buddy, though? I mean, you can slowly evolve it through Curlier. It's not a problem. Playing 2 post row. Nice. Anyway, I'm just going to take this down so we can concentrate on what's going on with the parents. There's still one game to finish. It is the Snorlax matchup, unsurprisingly. And of course there's a judge call about it. It's always the Snorlax players.
Was there a judge call?
Also, Secret Box is my ace pick choice. That makes sense. Like, that's still very valid in this post row. Or actually, only one guard. One guard. Away from Megas, never got to play XY era. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Megas. Like, it's interesting because like all the people that have played it before immediately are dooming it. But I'm excited for it. I started playing during VMAX, so for me, free prizes, it's just going back to what I know, basically. But yeah, we're just waiting for this last match to finish, chat. There is currently a judge call on it, so give me a hot girl summer. We're getting on it. Just going to monitor it real quick. Okay. Let's find out what happens. So Piano Fish is just dealing with it real quick. I will just put the text say we're dealing with judge call. There we go. I love how we've already out of the Scarlet Violet era once we get Megas. Yeah, they're cutting it short. For those who don't know, we're actually stopping the Scarlet Violet block after that May set. I don't know if the special is going to count as Scarlet Violet, but like the main sets, it is done. Right, I think that's dealt with. Yeah, I don't know if Destiny Rivals definitely is, because we do have the special set coming out for Black and White. But I've got to imagine that might include Megas. We don't know yet. We don't know. Cool, I think that's all done. Just waiting for the request to be cleared. Cool, all done. Right, that is done. That is done. I've got like 14 tabs open with nothing useful. Right, pairings for round 2 are up, ladles and jelly spoons. Good luck. Your time starts now. Boop. And I will set the timer up. 30, 25, start. Perfect. Hey. It's Drago. Ooh, Drago versus Roaring Moon. This feels pretty good. He says confidently, but probably gets his ass kicked. Run Haxorus, Executor, Kyurem, but no Budu, which is like one of the bigger issues right now for the deck. I wonder how they're going to handle Mega Basics. Yeah, we don't know yet. We know Diancie's coming, which will definitely be obviously a basic, but I don't think they'll evolve it from anything. But we'll see. We'll see. Right. Send request. Me a challenge when your Bonesaw's ready. The only problem with Rage Drago, it is, I would say it is favored for Roaring Moon. Not by much, but I think it is. But the teal masks can do a lot of work. But if you've got the right kind of player, you're not too bad. It's a weird build. 2 Crisp and 2 Carmine, 3 Cancelling Cologne, 11 Grass Energy, 4 Fire Energy is crazy work. But we'll see how that goes, I guess. Let's go. But yeah, I assume the Mega Basics are just going to be like... So, I don't know if you guys have seen, but the Mewtwo EX got announced for Team Rocket. And that's a 280 basic. So I've got to imagine the Mega Basics are at least around there, right? Like, I feel like they've missed the Mega text of Mewtwo EX, to be honest. It's kind of mad. No, we want the Dong Tangel here. So, the real problem is if they start Roaring Moon. Oh, sorry, thingy. Ogerpon. They have only 1 prizes. The only 1 prize they can start is Kyurem. The rest it does fall, so that's good. I haven't started the Baby Sucks, but here we are. Here is how the Drago match up versus Heavy Basics go. If you take the first 2 prizes, they KO over Drago or Tiamat, then KO... Yeah. Listen, I know. This ain't my first rodeo. Me on the way to my second rodeo. If they can't move that Drago, then we're in a very interesting position. Are you sure? I'm sure. Listen, I've played a lot of Roaring Moon. And quite a bit of Raging Bolt. And a little bit of Maridon. And a little bit of Monica in my life. Double energy switch being Ultra Balled away? Huh? This is crazy work. Look at all those 2 prize liabilities. Looking like Buddy made me rethink about my life choices. Understandable. Alright, so realistically, this is how this match is going to go. If we can take out this Drago, fantastic news. They probably take us out with an Ogerpon. We take out their Ogerpon, they take out our Roaring Moon. By that point, that Roaring Moon, this Roaring Moon right here, that should be able to take out the Squawkabilly. That's what I'm gambling on. I'm doing more stuff than... I'm doing more stuff that going out more because of Voodoo. Hell yeah. Right. Rad Ninja is fantastic. Great news. If we can do all this without putting a Squawkabilly into play, we're going to feel pretty good. So we've got Latias, we've got Roaring Moon, we do have Squawk if we want it, we can leave our friends behind. Koraidon does one-shot Pheasantipity as well, which is very important to remember. 4-star, 2 Dark Patch is kind of rough. 3 Catcher. Yeah, okay. It's kind of deciding what order to do things in here. We definitely... Okay, well, I was going to say, we definitely want Latias. I don't really want Squawkabilly, if I'm being truly honest. We might have to go for it, but I'm hoping we don't have to. So we've definitely got 2 energy available. We just need to get to a Sarda. Sardu. Night Stretcher. Right, chat, I don't know if you noticed, Night Stretcher isn't Sarda. That's Iono. That doesn't do anything for us. Okay, so we might have to go the Squawkabilly route. That's fine. And by might, I mean we will. Now, if this doesn't net us a Sarda, then we have gone a bit crazy for no reason. Very sad. Okay, that's fine. We can research and see if we can find ourselves a Dark Patch. So I don't think there's any reason to put anything else in play right now. I think putting a second Moon down isn't the worst idea. Do they have Dragapult gone already? They do not. They don't have anything gone yet. So I think we do have to research. Actually, is it worth? Yes, it is. Let me just get some more jank out the deck. So we shouldn't need the Petra run. So we're looking for a Dark Patch off this. Huge. And Sarda for next turn. Give him a little retreat. As a little treat. Calamity Storm. Pokestop is an option. I don't want to. 2-0, my opponent bricked pretty badly. Hey, we take this. Now my game throws on Item Surge. Oh, live! You're so good. Technically a Sarda. You're not wrong. So, I imagine we get one shot by a Ogerpon in response here. That's how I'd have done it. They've got 11 grass energy, so I feel like Ogerpon is always the correct response. I lost the game because I couldn't prize catcher a Radiant Alakazam. Oof. Oof. So the 2 E-Switch down. They might have the Legacy Star just to go find those 2 E-Switch. And the thing is, if they don't knock out this Roaring Moon, I will just Calamity Storm. I mean, I will just Frenzy Gouging, take us both out. I'm a man on the edge, chat. We could see a Prime Catcher as well, potentially. I wouldn't necessarily leave a Roaring Moon with no damage on it, but yep, okay, we've seen the Legacy Star. So they have to recover those 2 energy switches that they got rid of early. And even then, what do they attack with? A Loading Executor, I guess? Swinging Sphene, we just hope it's Tails, realistically. If I'm in your turn and you have video proof, do I still win the game? I mean, we go based on bugs. Like, I can show you that, like, the game bugged out, and then leave it up to you as to whether you are okay with restarting the game or not. If you're not, then that's fine. That's your choice. Just because I've got evidence doesn't mean anything. Like, I'm not going to make the rules different for me. So they go for the swinging Sveen. If they hit, we actually want them to hit heads, right? Is Tails bench? Tails is bench! Awesome. That's massive for us. So we can just set up another Roaring Moon and be ready. Alternatively, we set up this Roaring Moon. Get ready to take out the Squawkabilly. Okay, that's fine. Koraidon's also an option. Oh, okay. I mean, if you're just going to give it me, I guess. We do need one more energy, though, before we go too crazy. So let's not, you know, celebrate before we're finished here. I think with a full board of Roaring Moons powered up, though, I think that's pretty much game, right? Like, what are you going to do? Call your mom, maybe cry a little bit. Sardu. Huge if true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do need some more Ancient in the discard. Preferably. Yo, dab me up as Dark Patch. Frenzy Gouging. And realistically, we shouldn't lose in this position. Yeah, it would be nice if we had a client that worked properly, wouldn't it? What? Why do you want that? If there's a non-terminal bug, then you keep playing. If the game is unusable, then it's a loss. Yeah, so if I was like to use... I've had this bug a million times. If I was to use Nest Ball and couldn't pick a specific card, I wouldn't go, hey, I've got this bug and now we need to restart. We had that, what, last week, week before, where I wanted to pick a certain card off Ultra Ball and it just wouldn't let me. Which I would argue lost me the game. Like, we just couldn't do anything. That's fine. That's just how it is. But yeah, if the game freezes and then says, you're not playing anymore, it's fine. Like, that's just how the game is, annoyingly. We kind of just have to accept it and move on. Which sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, the game froze on trolleys, so just left it. Yeah, like I said, I'm sorry that happens, and I wish I could do anything to fix that, but, like, realistically, it's just how the client is, and it sucks. She frenzy gouging on my Roaring Moon until I Calamity Storm. Yeah, alright. I'll allow it. She rolls on my moon until I Calamity Storm. Hey, yo, the teal dancing up here? What was the ace spec? I didn't even check, actually. I assume it's Prime Catcher. Brilliant Blender? Oh, they're cooked. It's that game. They got no switches. They got no fans. Let me Pikachu? No? This is a family-friendly show. If they get 2 ND switch, they can Dragon Laser, which goes crazy, question mark? Like, as it stands, all we need to do is put Pokestop in and then just hit him with the Calamity Storm. I wouldn't even do myself the indignity of Frenzy Gouging. Pog. That was unexpected. I get it. Yeah, they conceded. I love opponents that don't talk. Alright, that's 2-0. Man, maybe I should play Roaring Moon next format. Wait. No Prime and Drago is crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure about their list, I'm going to be honest. I mean, I imagine it's done them well, so fair play. But that's what they were working with. Let me see what you're working with. Maybe I should play Regidrago V-Star next format. Yeah, dude, Zoroark EX is pretty good. GG's, GG's. Boom. Man, it's such a shame they didn't make Zoroark slightly better, man. I mean, listen, next format, it's not the worst pick in the world. Like, having access to Darmanitan is pretty good. And if you know you aren't getting knocked out, like, Reshiram is such a good response. The problem is, it's Grass Week. And, like, there's 2 Dark Energies plus 3 on an Ogerpon. Or Tiamat's Ogerpon. It's just game, dude. Like, you can't do anything. I think the Grass Weakness is probably, like, the worst part of the deck. But It is what it is. Do-do-do-do. Winner capture. Boop. Right. Cool, we can continue. How many matches are there still remaining? 12 out of 27 again, that's weird. Last time I clicked on it, it was 12 out of 27. Do-do-do-do. Pairings. Let's go, Bib Beans! Woo! Let's go! Self-Bro, thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. Please, what do we do for the Raiders? Up the Raiders! There you go.
Up the Raiders.
Up the Raiders. Hey, what sports team is the Raiders, chat? Also, why's my beard split? It's all that hard work I'm doing today. Cat cam again. Morty's literally back at exactly where he was before. I need a roaming camera for this stuff. In fact, I can do a roaming camera. I just realised. We can do roaming cat cam. What a discovery I've just made of my own situation. Hey Raiders, hey Raiders, hey. We do need a Raiders song. Ooh, I think that's what we said. Did you say you had a combi boiler 2? Yes. I never like to say yes, full stop, even though that's like all the information somebody needs. I have to put yup and an exclamation mark just to make it sound a bit more jovial.
Yeah, we do.
Droid cam. Alright, chat, I'm going to be away from the chat. Please be, well, I mean, I can't stop you guys. You do what you like. It would also help if I have droid cam up and available. Just walking off, having a great time. Hey guys, can you see this cat? What? I can't hear you. Video capture device. Droid cam source 3. Woohoo! Chat, how do you feel like source 3? We should put this on the break screen realistically, but here we are. Woohoo! Game capture. Okay, so that is behind game capture. There we go. Oh, it's upside down. Oh my god.
Oh, that was me. Don't show me.
Look, it's Morty. Chat, how you feeling about the Mort?
He looks so confused.
They wanted to see you. It's like, have you arrived with treats? I don't really know what you're doing.
He needs his face washing.
He's a cat, he's self-washing.
That one isn't.
Oh, buddy. Alright, okay, that was Morty. We've got Beans here. Hi, Beans. Chat, did you pass the sniff test? Oh. Beans? Did they pass? That was a yes. Good job, chat. And then Neo. Hi, Neo. Do you want to see if chat passed the sniff test?
No, he doesn't.
No, he's just confused. There you go. There's cat cam. That's how we're going to do that from now on. Oh. Boop. Hello. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. That's so cool. Stick a GoPro on one of the cats, boom, self cat cam. Oh my god, the selfieing. First, let me take a selfie. Droid cam's off. There we go. Cat POV for only 50 eggs. You and everyone on stream can be a cat for the next 4 minutes. Yeah, we just pause the stream completely. Like, we don't do anything else. We just let the cats roam. But the problem is the cats don't roam. They just sit in one place, occasionally yelling for treats. So I personally don't know how exciting that content will be. But hey, if y'all want it, then hey, I will buy a GoPro for the cats. Not right now, but you know,
In due course.
in like 3 years or something, when I can afford it.
Where do you think we're going to be in 3 years?
Still here with a better kitchen.
We better have a better kitchen in 3 months.
I just realised I can go show chat the kitchen. We'll
Chat,
try and
don't
come.
want to see the kitchen.
That win streak went gone. 1-1 but was a good grind game. I top decked everything I needed, but he did too. Ah, it's one of those matches where if you drew fine, they drew bad. Even if it's a bad matchup, you win. That kind of thing. I like it. All right, we got 8 matches remaining. Our boy Wingheart is one of them. Minowi is back with the 1-0. Metagame hasn't changed. I don't know why I'm even thinking about going to look at the metagame like it's any different. Standings, we've currently got Bibbed Beans, number 1. Lego. It does concern me a Snorlax player is in potentially the same bracket as us, but that's fine. We're playing Moon. That's usually fine, right? For your 15th anniversary, we can finally have our 100k point command for cat POV. Do you know what's really funny? So it is actually my 10th anniversary doing this. Not this specifically, but like streaming in general on YouTube. 22nd of April. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. I'm going to spend the week just doing like cool streams, having a great time, etc., etc. And then I realized it is probably the worst week possible to do anything. Because one, it's Easter, and we're going to be doing the new kitchen. Originally, at the end of that, we'd be going to Seville, but we're not doing that anymore. But we do have a cup to go to before that. We've got WrestleMania weekend at the start of that. We've got the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix the same weekend. So we're just going to be knackered until, like, Wednesday. But yeah, no, I fully intend on doing some cool streams. I still owe you guys, like, a GLC stream, a Hearthstone stream at some point. I said I'd do. In fact, GLC is an interesting one because I have no interest in GLC, but we do have our local judge who is very much into GLC. What I might do is see if they've got a couple of decks we can borrow for the GLC stream. Yeah, to be honest, because was another Terrapegus deck. He was able to KO my Sylveons. Second Sylveon was able to Angelite both Bouffalant, but of course he top decked one of them and an S-Ball. Come on. That sucks. Clam's here for the GLC. I'm risen. I'm skibbity risen. Hi, Clam. How's it going? Hope you're well. But yeah, I'm, listen, I said I'd do it, and I will, but, like, I'm not gonna have a good time. I hope you guys realize that. It's like pre-release for me. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna have a good time.
You bloody won pre-release. You did have a good time.
I did win. 5-0. All glory to Zoroark X. We have fun. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what decks he has. I'm hoping we've got a grass and a water in there because that'll very much solve our issues. Because Kaya wants to play water, I want to play grass, but we shall find out. I'll ask the question. Anybody got anybody they're cheering for in Stockholm? How have your buddies done in Stockholm? My buddy went 3-3-2. But shout out to Murdo who's doing his best. 5 big booms for Snorlax, please. Hey, Yukino. Okay, first of all, 100 bits from Yukino. Not too shabby. Thank you very much. Also, boom! 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 Like that? Is that how he does it? I have no idea. I'm very loosely affiliated. Not affiliated. I'm very loosely aware of the Costco guys. Is that how they do? Is that how they do it? Also, all the new viewers just went, who is this guy? I'm out. What the hell? Justin's one of my locals, so him. Hell yeah! Hiya, Ellie, how's it going? Hope you're well. Where nobody in particular, but I'm definitely watching if if it's going to be streamed. Yeah, it was streamed today. They did the first 8 rounds, which finished at 5 PM, which is crazy work. Or at least 5 PM UK. Then day 2 tomorrow starts, I think, at 9:45 for the stream. I think there's 3 rounds and top cut. So that's seen a heel turn, am I right? Dude, it was pretty good. I wasn't too sure. His promo was good on Past Raw. But, like, Cody owned him, right? Like, he just came out, called him a crybaby, and left. Watched someone's pre-release vid. They did normal pre-release. They opened 6 packs after to build a 60-card list. And the extra 6, he opened the SIR, Ladies Clefairy EX. Nice. We did okay, actually, off the packs. The pre-release kits themselves, I got a Zoroark EX, Kaya got a Full Art Clefairy, and a Maractus art, I think it was. Then the next, well, the 3 each that we got for participating, I think we had like 4 hits out of the 6. It was crazy. But yeah, really good. And then I had 18 play packs to open, which was mad. Oh, food's here. Alright, I'm going to have to make some movements. God, Iono's belly bot was super good. Yo, nice. I'm really hoping that becomes like a legit deck as well. I do hope it's one of the situations where Japan's just not been able to crack it, but as soon as it comes over to the West, like people are just building insane deck lists. Thank you. The Lycanroc IR? Yo, nice. I think in Bolt it might be good. Yeah, that's the build I've seen people doing. The Ionos plus Bolt. It makes sense. I still think the original version is probably better. Well, I say original. It's with the Noctowl engine now, but I want that version to be good because I think the trainers Pokemon at the moment kind of look not great. Like, they do. It feels more like... Thank you. Yeah, are they? It feels more like... what am I trying to say? It feels more like they're going to be techs in other decks than actual, like, good decks, which is upsetting. Like, they're clearly built to be self-contained, but, like, just don't really have the firepower. Still want to go all in on Gotti, to be honest. I think Lily's Cafeteria works really nicely. We were just talking about that. That's crazy.
Do you want a fork?
Yes, please. That was a fork, chat. But yeah, no, Gotti with Clefairy seems like it's going to be really good. I don't know. This is the thing with Japanese formats. Like, I watch them. I don't pay enough attention. So God of War is, like, proper shot up since Heatwave Arena came out. I think that's because Terrabox has dropped off. Terrabox has dropped off with the Shaman introduction, which is basically new Manaphy. Easiest way to explain it. So I think God of War is actually a lot better now than it will be immediately after rotation. But I think post-rotation it's still good. Like, it's still very viable. Thank you. As long as it sticks around for, like, what, 2 sets? You're into Mega God of War, and then that looks really good. Like, genuinely, it seems like it's going to be a really good build. Also, again, I apologize, chat. I am going to have to eat on stream. If you don't like it, I fully appreciate if you want to leave. I'll try not to munch on the mic. I got told off for munching on the mic, actually, during one of the tournament supercuts. Apparently my spoon or fork banging on the dish was very upsetting, so I can't do that during gameplay is what I'm learning. Hop stuff seems crazy. It does, and that's the problem. Like, it's just not crazy enough, I guess. Like, I got a brand new appreciation for Hop's Corviknight in pre-release, because that card was insane. Like, I was attaching Hop's Choice Band to it, putting a Snorlax on the bench, and then just hitting for 110 in the active, which knocked out most of the basics that people were running, and then doing 50 on the bench. Like, the amount of times people would, like, do the Exceligor thing, and I just go, okay, knock out the new active, plus 50 damage onto the Exceligor, go for it. They bring up the Exceligor, do the exact same thing again, I knock out whatever they put in the active, plus the Exceligor, and they're like, now what do I do? Because I just wiped him out and took 3 prizes.
It was great. I really enjoyed playing you.
Yeah, well, you saw that tactic in action. The Cramorant goes crazy. The Cramorant does, but I didn't play against, nor did I play it at pre-release. Like, that seems like an absolute nightmare. Is the ketchup still over there?
Nope. Do you want it?
Yes, please. Thank you. Nah, it's locked to his stuff, especially, so can't say it's the best. Yeah, that's kind of the issue, right? Like, Hop's Choice Band does seem like it's overpowered, but it just doesn't really do it enough because it is locked to Hop's Pokemon. Ah! I accidentally clicked something. Also, Guardy versus Zod for the final game. For the final game? What? Thank you. Thank you! Do love me chop.
Don't know why I got you the good chop though.
Yeah, you've got good food for me. I don't really understand why you've done that. Oh wow, this cheese is definitely on the burger.
Is it off the burger?
I'd say it's covering 30% of it. Shout out, I guess. Guardy versus Zod for final game in the round, I mean. Oh, is that what you played? Sorry. Right, okay. I'm dumb. Oh, no. What? Okay, right. Yes, okay. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Yeah, the last game we're waiting for, I'm just realized I'm not even looking at the tournament, is Charizard versus God of War. I'm dumb as hell today. Listen.
Right.
Been working hard. Anyway, I'm going to eat these chips. I got chips and hash brown. What the hell? Ah!
That's random.
Chat when they witness a streamer fail to put food in their mouth properly. Lol. Idiot. No, I just want this hash brown. Come back. Hash brown, come back. Building myself a little tower burger. I complain constantly about like how big burgers are. I never eat them because like they're always too thick. And then I put more stuff on a burger and go, yeah, that's how I want my life right now. Got the doner meat and chips. It truly is a Saturday afternoon, evening. What time is it?
Evening.
Even.
I've got curly fries. I'm not wrong.
If it ain't thick, I don't want it.
Right?
They have a time extension too. Okie dokie. Really good starch mix. I've made myself some good hash brown patties. Yo. I haven't made hash browns in ages. I love hash browns.
You made hash browns one of the first times I ever stayed at your house.
True.
It's false advertising because you've never made them since.
We get them in the door and then we take it away. Have to be in a specific mood for doner meat. Man, that mood is right now.
I'd have to be smashed to order doner meat. And as I don't really drink anymore, that just doesn't happen.
Drinking in big 2025? Couldn't be me. No, seriously, I'd better drink.
We shared a bottle of cider the other week.
Whoa. That's pushing the boat out for us. A whole half bottle of cider each? My god.
Like 300 ml each, or 250 ml. Donor meat.
Donor? I hardly know her. Right, that is all the rounds done, I believe. Or am I dumb?
If they've had a time.
I clicked on judge request. Never mind, ignore me. The rounds continue. Chicken. You are currently competing in this tournament. Go to your dashboard to find your pairings, report matches, or drop the tournament. Imagine dropping.
You drop from things all the time.
Not online tournaments. Judge, the judge called a judge request. I'm the judge, hello. Guten Morgen, mein Freunde, wie geht's? Shout out to my German friends. So my Falky just went. Murder didn't though. Because he doesn't like it when I talk German.
He doesn't. It's almost like he's offended.
He does seem offended all the time. I know people always say, oh, Gen Z is going to be the alcoholics and be a big portion of sales. And Gen Z has had the least sales of any age group. Oh, because they can't afford it. It's back.
People don't drink like they used to.
That's good, realistically.
Yeah, my teenage drinking was not good.
We're poor AF. Samesies. We're out here buying kitchens and houses. Can't afford alcohol. Can't afford a nice treat on a Friday night. Don't be silly.
We're not Gen Z.
No, but just in general. I'm glad I'm not Gen Z. Then I wouldn't be the age I am right now. With all this wealth of knowledge and experience. Celebrating my 29th anniversary every year.
Not your 29th. It's not the 29th anniversary of your 29th birthday. You're not that old.
It's true.
You
I'm not
celebrate
that.
the anniversary of your 29th
Yeah,
birthday.
the anniversary of me turning 29. Out here buying Pokemon cards. Exactly, I'm buying shiny cardboard. I can't afford to buy alcohol. Which is probably better. Alcohol doesn't really hold its value, right? I suppose if you bought like a
bottle of good wine.
Yeah. We don't have a wine cellar. We've only got a body cellar, so I don't know where we put it.
Oh, there's a hole in one of the tiles, and I noticed there is a void under the kitchen.
I'm going to avoid that void. I'm 23 this year and barely drink anymore except if I get Cayman Jacks. What's Cayman Jacks?
Cayman Jack sounds exciting. What's that?
21 and can count the amount of times I've drank on one hand. It was so... I've told the story multiple times, I imagine, on multiple streams, but like, when I was 18 plus, I would... I didn't actually start... I didn't touch alcohol until I was like 17, I think it was. 18 being the legal age in the UK. Like, all my friends and everyone I knew at school had already been drinking for at least a year plus at that stage. Never interested me. Anyway, Started drinking some point around there. When I moved to Stafford to go to college, I ended up making friends there because I had a job. And suddenly I went to a lot of house parties, and it was always the worst friggin' thing in the world. To the point where I quickly realized I hated drinking. I just started becoming like everyone's mom. Like, I just like have to herd everybody around in house parties and stuff like that. It was a nightmare. And then I got to like, what, I want to say 21, 22, and I was just like, I don't want to do any of this anymore. And I don't think I have gotten drunk since, but like, I haven't got drunk in years at this stage. I think the last time I got drunk is actually streamed. And it was when we did the Xbox, so when I was a variety streamer, we did the Xbox showcase, and we had like a take a shot if thing. Nothing happened for about half an hour, and then 9 things happened in a space of 5 minutes, and I was just taking shots of Jägermeister, and I somehow ended the stream, didn't do anything weird on stream, but apparently I spent the next half an hour cuddling my IKEA shark in the bathroom, declaring my love for it. I don't remember any of this. I do love Jägermeister. You shouldn't. It's terrible, awful, and I hate it. Right, that last match is done. I'm just going to have a mouthful of chips, and I'll get the next round started. Shout out, mouthful of chips. Alright, ending round. Okie dokie. Next round to being paired, ladles and jelly spoons. Good luck in your round 3. You may begin when both of you are there. I'm checked in and made friends. Hey! I'm against Ilya? Isla. How do I pronounce your name? Because I feel terrible that I don't know it. Ilya. I'm going to go Ilya. That's got to be right? Isla. Thank you, Isla. Good luck to you too. Whoop. So, God of War versus Moon. A tale as old as time. Also, I need to position stuff so I'm not throwing it everywhere. Oh my god. Oh, no, my ketchup's in the wrong place. Chat, you ever have like a poorly located ketchup? Sounds like it's something you should go to a doctor for. Right, okay. Friends. Add friend. Whoop. Friend request sent. I'm leaving stream now. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh my god, I typed. Could you imagine being good at, like, anything? Alright, Moon versus Godding. This feels like this is where my downfall begins. Ooh, I haven't done the timer. 28... 32 by the time I start it. Perfect, nailed it. God, he's good at this, chat. He's nailing it. Do I want to go first? No. I want a donk. We like the donk. We like the donk. Oh, we ain't donking with this hand. Jägermeister was used as a field anesthetic in World War I. It's basically early 20th century ketamine. Well, take me to the beach. Oh, Midnight Floating's really bad. Yeah, that sucks. Alright. Take me to the beach. Right, Sada we can activate immediately. We're gonna need Petra to get out of the active here. The problem is... we've got no baby. That's probably our main... what we'd like to see. So, can we find another nest ball? That'd be really helpful. We find trekking shoes. Trek me to the shoes. Well, we got energy, I guess. It ain't looking good, Chiefs. Don't necessarily like... Actually, let's go with this one. Don't necessarily like doing it this way, but I think we're going to have to. We got the Sardis, that's fine. If we can get Dark Patch off this, we're feeling pretty good. Chat, we're feeling pretty good. We're feeling sexy and free. Pecharunt. Pecharunt. Why did I say... Oh, gross. Cringe? Cringe gamers? Cringe? Annoying we've had to poison ourselves. Oh, you know what? Heads makes me feel good. Oh, you know what? We should have gone Pokemon Catcher first. That was really dumb. That was really poor sequencing. Calamity Storm. We definitely get rid of the Pokestop here, right? All day. 440 for the minor overkill. Just the minor overkill. Gonna go look to make cinnamon squares. Okie dokie, Shifty. Have a good time making cinnamon squares. Hope they come out cinnamon-listic. Those are the words I'm choosing. Okay. It being flooding back in the active's kind of annoying. We might have to go the Pecharunt route. Because I did have the idea of, like, retreating and doing some penny shenanigans, but I don't think we can feasibly do that. Honestly, I don't think we need Iono right now. I don't know. Conceal the cards. Double Dark Patch will go crazy. That's not Double Dark Patch. Can't help but notice. We can't really do a whole lot in terms of anything. So let's play Fez down. Give it a cheeky little attachment. And we'll get ready to start doing some damage of our own here. I don't think being 2 prizes up already is, like, actually that good for us, but we have ways of doing things here. If we can take out the Curlier on the bench, we're going to be in such an amazing place here. Especially if, like, nothing else goes down. We do have the Latias Retreat. Okay, so we're going to see Arven, TM Evolution, Buddy Buddy Poffin, I imagine. So we're going to be on 3 prizes already. I wouldn't necessarily think we're in a fantastic place, though. Like I said, missing the Baby Moon is kind of a problem here. But if we can take out the Curly, we're feeling pretty good. I don't know if Isla plays Candy. Yes, 1 can do. Honestly, taking the Scream Tail out isn't the worst idea either, because it just clears the it just clears one of the attackers. Not having bench space here might also end up costing us. I don't think there's any reason to do anything except for just take a knockout. Because if we use this, we don't really do much, if that makes sense. I think, actually, getting rid of Squawkabilly so it can't be Scream-tailed might be the player. Then we can use this, but to what benefit? I think we just take our Calamity Storm and call it a day. You know what reprint we need? A new Luminion V. It wouldn't surprise me if we see something like it for too long. What was the last new support Pokemon we had? Squawkabilly? I suppose technically Latias, but Squawkabilly's probably like the last one we had. I'm expecting a Gardevoir. Turo going is huge. Is it a double Turo? It's a single Turo, okay. Only 3 energy gone as well, so we will only see a Gardevoir, if anything. Gardevoir, hardly Noir. I'd rather not have the same things printed over and over again, to be honest. It keeps things more interesting. Oh, I agree with you. I'm not saying we should have a new Luminion immediately. But these kind of cards always come up, right? Like, you constantly see them. There's always going to be that reprint. Okay, there's our Gardevoir. So Roaring Moon definitely goes down this turn. There is potential for them to go after Fezandipity. I think realistically it's Drifloon going down. There is Hero's Cape in the deck as well, which is whatever. That's also not a problem for Mr. Moon here. Mr. Moon. Exactly, because Lele in SM led to Luminion. Yeah, but like there was a fair gap, right? Like it wasn't immediate kind of thing. I think maybe we get something more like a Crobat next. Another example, did an AGX led to Squawk? Yeah, that's fair. I was about to say, that's not enough for a knockout, is it? Got a little bit panicky then. Okay, we are going to need to build up a new moon. That's fine. As far as the prize race concerns, we're so far in the lead. We're feeling pretty good. Again, it's just missing the baby moon that's probably our biggest problem right now. To the point where I'd actually argue getting Koraidon is probably an absolutely fair player. Okay, just need a attachment and we're golden. In fact, Pheasant Dippy might have been a better play there. But it is what it is. Glad we have that. Where are we? 3 Soda. Boss 1 penny. 2 Dark Patch gone. Yeah, we're in a pretty good position actually, all things considered. From the retreats. Did we even flip the scripts? Yeah, we did. I'm writing Onslaught. I don't know how likely it is that we lose the Roaring Moon. So we do need to be careful. Another example, Dene GX led to Squawk. Yeah, so we're probably due a Crobat, right? Realistically. Mr. Bat. We haven't seen Prime Catcher yet either. We still have like 3 more catchers in the deck somewhere as well. Would not be surprised if we get Ionode here. But I also think a boss is required because if we just lose Koraidon, then it's whatever. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't price checked this turn. Probably should. So we're not seeing Counter Catcher, okay. Makes sense. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. Okay. So where are we seeing 30 damage go? As long as the new Crobat V is restricted like Squawk is restricted to turn 1. Nah, I don't think that's required. Like, having to throw a 180 in, or 180 liability, just to find, like, up to 6 cards is, like, fine, I think. Like, that's a perfectly valid way to do it. Why is the format's 2 turbo? I don't think Crobat V was ever made it turbo, though, to be fair. I don't think so. We'll see. Well, we don't know what they're going to do. Could be anything. Even a speedboat. Right, now we get to test the theory of, does the Koraidon remember it was the Koraidon that attacked because it was another ancient Pokemon that attacked? Ooh, there is something I needed to check, actually. I think I have the list up still. Ooh, okay. So as long as we can do 40 damage with Golden, let's find out if that Koraidon can do that. Well, there's my answer. Okay. Then we are actually in a bit of a worse position than we'd like to be. Yes. And Flippity scripts. Yeah, okay, okay. So we need... Let's go track and choose first. No. Not what I'm looking for. Can I get to what I'm looking for? Is the question. I've got to make a really risky play here, actually, for this. Okay, that's actually huge. So, Ultra Ball, get rid of Urban Vessel and Pokemon Center, Pokemon Professor's Research. Words are hard. Wait, can we? Yeah, we can. We can do it, I think. Depends on the prizes. We can't do it. Or can we? No, I don't think we can. I actually think we just lose. We don't have enough resources. We needed one more Dark Patch. And we just don't have it. Ah, it's frustrating. Is there anything we can do here? No, there actually isn't anything we can do. Am I just being a dick? Am I just wasting time here? I think I am. We can delay a turn. It's probably like our only play here. And then get a second Sada. I think it has to be the play. I think we just have to stall it and hope for the best. Rip. Okay, well that answers the question of whether Koraidon remembers it was the Koraidon that did the original attack. They've got boss this game. Is there fish in the duck? No. Does monkey business enable Screamtail? Well, that's not a concern now. I don't know how this is going to be pulled off. I'm interested. I assume it's boss's orders. That's the only way we can lose. There is one in the deck. There it is, yeah. Damn it. Yeah, we just had to hope there was no balloon blast. Sorry, boss's orders, and there just was. That's fine. I mishandled the resources there as well. Like, that wasn't all just like, oh, we got to a boss and lost. Like, I probably didn't handle the resources well. The problem was having to rely on the Koraidon. I probably actually didn't need to, and that was also an issue. But yeah, it is what it is. That's fine. I was expecting the loss. And to be honest, I don't know that we actually have a bad matchup to Gardevoir, but I haven't really removed for a while, so it's remembering how to play it. Can't you hit Gardevoir Petrorunt EX? Yes, but I can't power up Petrorunt, is the problem. I had a Dark Patch, I had a Sada, and I didn't have any energy left in deck. So there's no way to actually attack with Petrorunt. Which again, is on me, that's a mismanagement of resources. GG Isla, GG. Attacking with Petrorunt with the resources I had available was impossible. The only way I could attack was with setup, was Baby Roaring Moon, and it was prized. Just experienced the most miserable game of Pokemon in my life. Oh no! What happened? Share with the class. This chicken is good. Item lock bayonet with Budu. Now you see, kids, that's overkill. But not the song by Men at Work. I can get to sleep, I think about the implications. Anyone under 40 does not know that song. Right, let's see where we are. Now, I might take a minute just to eat some food, chat, so if I go quiet for a while, that's why. 14 out of 23 remaining. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a bit of munching, BRB. So my only win con at the end of that match was making it to the next turn. So if Isla doesn't hit boss, good for us. Then obviously top deck, we can sard it onto Roaring Moon EX, thumbs up, and then we've got to find either Prime Catcher or Heads Off Pokemon Catcher. Then we can take the God of War for the last two prizes. But that all hinges on Isla not finding the boss's orders, and they were going to see at least, what, 6 cards in that turn? With a fairly thin deck. So the odds of finding boss were quite high. I was going to Ion and bump your stadium if I didn't find boss. Yeah, absolutely valid. I had Luminion in deck. Did I have enough space on the bench? I don't think I did. So that, regardless, ignore that. But yeah, finding the resources after that probably would have been a nightmare. Oh my god, there's 3 hash browns. I found another. Anyway, I'm going to munch my burger, so chat, don't look at this window for a minute. It's funny you should mention that, Alto, because I put out a tweet a couple of days ago that was like, make sure you have at least 2 ways to get a Pokemon out of the active without being able to retreat, because Sublock is real. Did alright, as far as numbers are concerned. But, like, I firmly believe that you need to have at least 2. Like, Switch and Turo, or Turo and Kieran, or something like that. Like, you need 2, in my opinion. I'd go 3 if you're feeling really scared. Three matches remaining. They are. Because you always ask chat, I know you do. Lost Gudra versus God of War, hell yeah. Other versus Raging Ball Ogerpon, and Dragapult Charizard versus Dragapult. I didn't believe I had games, so I put up Terrapagos up to the front, but I drew into combo, but I had 0 way to get Terrapagos out of the active because Latias was also prized. Oh, yikes. I'm hard thinking second Latias EX post rotation as well. So, as another thing I'm noticing with a lot of lists, they are running 2 of those kinds of cards. So, 2 Squawk, 2 Mew, 2 Latias. Like, they're all things that people are trying at the moment. Oh, thank you. God, I'm feeling full already. Oh yeah, half my burger. It's leftovers for lunch. How many points do we need to reach top cut? We're not doing a top cut with this one. Ah, I clicked a button. Top 8, I believe, is achievable with a X2. Yeah, I got X2 last time. So yeah, X2 will get you into top 8, but not guaranteed. I believe it's correct. I might be wrong. Alright, I'm done. I'm done eating. So, Isla and the other God of War believers, how are you feeling about Poison Arcalodon? Is that a matchup that's actually good and or bad? Probably bad, right? I'd rather bad. Because it is a deck that seems to be jumping up at the moment. Excuse me. It's more bad. Oh, okay, good to know. Because it does seem like it's jumped up out of nowhere, and the only thing I can think of that's like started rocketing up a little bit is God of War. Because I imagine the Poison Donk alone is like worth it, isn't it? Am I testing Jamming Tower is a big problem? Yeah, I forget about Jamming Tower as well, because like that seems like it's such a easy way to upset the fellas, the Terra Box decks. But generally, like, generally that's probably not that big a concern because they can just go find Area Zero. But if they're finding Area Zero, what are they missing out on, kind of thing? It would be interesting to see. Yeah, let me look at, well, wait, and let me look at Pokebook. See how things are doing. Love looking at Pokebook, it's my favourite. Need to find the admin page, I get the notification when we're done. Allow it. Tier list. So the moment I'll... Okay, never mind, the games are done. Just give it 30 seconds just to make sure everyone's happy with their results, and we'll get the next pairings paired. There we go. A late game Jamming Tower actually kind of wins games against Guardy too. Oh, is that true? Huh. I would have thought a late, like a mid game was probably more annoying, but I can imagine it's decent. Alrighty. We are pairing round 4 now. Everybody, good luck in your round 4. Your time starts now. Hey, I got Manewi, who is playing... Ugh, Miraidon. Miraidon, I hardly know one. You know what I mean? How's the time already that far through? Seems like it jumped quickly, though. Both are bad, but late is worse. Fair enough. Turns off Bravery Charm, so you just lose any setup, Drift Loons, and Screamtails. Fair enough. That makes sense. I hit the Bayonet Budu deck with Frostlass. Come on, Isla, you gotta do it for us. You beat me, now you gotta win. That's how that works. I might cook chat. You got your own buddy, right? You'll be fine. Okay, so this is just Miraidon. With Secret Box. Okay, it's just Miraidon. I ain't worried about Miraidon. The hell's a Miraidon? We win these, right? No, don't go in confident. That's how I lose. No! Friend request send. Shoot me a challenge when you're ready. Bonesaw's ready! Name the movie, chat. Name the movie. This is, again, it's another one of those where I'm just exposing my age a little bit. Spider-Man 1. Hell yeah, dog! He got it. Bonus point. Who played Bonesaw? I've asked that question, completely forgetting who it is. Oh, I think I remember. I know the reference, but I can't think of the movie. I got you for 3 minutes, pal. Oh, such a good movie. I love Spider-Man. I grew up on the Raimiverse. Me too. Hey, yo, we got them tails. Do I want to go first? I think I want to go second against Big Basics, for sure. So, I know the boy called this their going blind... Oh, no. Going blind first deck. And I think we're fine to go second. Also, that was Handsome Man, Randy Savage. It was. Look at this guy. We're begging for this to be the only Pokemon. Damn it. Them starting Magnemite is actually really annoying. Squirkabilly. Gorsh. Like Zoink Scoop. Okay, so we've gone for Iron Hands rather than Miraidon, which is interesting. There's a boss gone already. Pikachu. The 3 boss in the deck, 1 is gone. No generators, but DTs on the Iron Hands. I made me sad when they said in the cancelled 4th film, Bruce Campbell was set to play Mysterio. Excuse me, Mysterio. That, yeah, I can picture that. That sounds pretty good, actually. So we might have to play Squawkabilly here, which is annoying. I'd rather not have to, I'm going to be honest. I think we set up for definitely being able to take a knockout in other ways, if that makes sense. Because I don't want to use the research, but we might have to use the research, and that's fine. Let me see if we hit heads off this, because if we can get Iron Hands into the active, then we're feeling pretty good. Chat, we're not feeling pretty good. I think we use this just to get Iron Hands stuck here. This does let us play Squawkabilly now. The problem is we're burning so many resources to do it. But it might be okay. If we can get Squawk in the active before we take out an Iron Hands, then we're feeling pretty good. Okay, Dark Patch, but not really what we need here. Don't really want the Petrant EX either. Probably do some resource checking over here. We've got 1 more Moon available to us. We've got Penny. 4-star, 2-patch. 2 catchers. No Night Stretcher, but we do have Super Rod. Okay. Oh, hold the phone. We still have this. So we can absolutely take the knockout 9 hands here. Now, the response is probably a Magnemite. But that's all part of the fun, right? We hit him with the Frenzied Gouging. Honestly, with them having no... It doesn't seem like any generators either. I think this is absolutely fine. We probably get Return knocked out. That's fine. That's part of the game. And Pikachu, we just knock out as well. I don't think we even mess about. We just take the knockout. Pheasant Skibidi is a target for Koraidon. It's a shame we don't have the Sada. Oh, sorry, the Prime Catcher. That's fine. I love how in every Raimi movie Bruce is there. Just hanging out, having a good time. Okay, RTS and a generator. Generator for who? Magnemite? Yeah, alright, fair enough. Can't really hate on that, to be honest. Oh, if we didn't have to use Pet to run. He's one of, if not my favourite horror movie actor. Nice. Honestly, fair response. So do they run the stuff to run Pikachu? Did I miss that? No, okay. They're storing it for the Raichu, I imagine. So we definitely want to put Petra into the active. If we can respond with Koraidon, we're feeling pretty good. There's a Dark Patch. You know what? We can get our own Fez with Blackjack and Hookers. 4 energy. We do need to be careful about where we're putting energy. Honestly, I want to leave that in there. Then we flip a script. Not really what I'm after. Probably grab Greninja then. If we get a Sarda, we're feeling pretty good. There's not a Sarda. Sardu. If we get a Dark Patch, we're feeling pretty good. Come on, guys. What are we doing here? What are we? What are we doing? Do we? I guess we just. Oh, we're so behind in the prize race. If we just get knocked out here, I think the right answer is this. The Magnemite surviving is so annoying. Just missing a Sarda's probably cost us the game. We functionally did nothing that turn. 2 heavy balls? Good God. The fish? The fish goes down, there's no attackers. That's interesting. Oh, you are with the secret box, of course. Secret box plus rescue board. Yep. Most of the energy, I imagine? No? Okay. 1 bravery charm going. How many is being run? Just the 1, okay. There's only 1 area 0 as well, so if we can bump that again, then we're feeling pretty good. I do think I have gone a little bit wild with my plays here. But if they can only knock out the Roaring Moon, we're in a good place. The problem then becomes the Squawk ability, and if they can get another Iron Hands going. There is a second one available. If they can just go Iron Hands, Boss, Squawk, then that's game. And there it is. Sports fans, there it is. So we need some whiffing generators here. Probably see the Magnemite retreated into something. Could be anything, even a speedboat. 3 electric energy in the discard, so Magneton is ready to go. The play might be just to grab Magneton and blow it up to power up the Iron Hands. Chat, stop me if you've seen this before. And of course they've hit for the generator for hands. Why wouldn't they? I'm back. Are you winning, son? No. Only 2 energy? I thought there was 1. More. Well, Roman does go down to Amp you very much here. Via poison? Fine, if it goes down to arm press, that's fine. So it gives us the Pheasantipity. Okay. So we can take down this hands, we're in a good place. But it's whether we can take down this hands. That's start. Feels real wasteful. In fact, we should flip the script first, in case so we can find enough basic. That would take a knockout, right? We attacked with Roaring... Did we miss? We didn't attack last time with Roaring Moon, did we? We didn't attack. It's important to know that. I think we're a bit stuck here. We haven't seen Pokestop, and I think that's going to cost us the game. Probably shouldn't have put Greninja in the active, if I'm being honest. We just have to send Fez up and call it a day. If there's boss, we lose. That's literally how it goes. But, attach and boss. Yep! It's Miraidon. They always have a boss. God damn it. Well, here's what it is. Like I said, the thing for me is at least I know what the losses are now. Like, you know, even a year ago I'd have been like, oh, there's no way they're going to hit. How are they going to win? Now I can tell you exactly how they're going to win. But that's somehow more depressing. Ah, well, that's fine. Like I said, I was expecting it though. They never miss. Right, where are we? Pairings. God, 2 wins into 2 losses is depressing. 9 matches done out of 21. I think... Yeah, all our 3-0s are currently battling. So there are 6 rounds today, as we only had 50-something people available for the tournament today. So I think a lot of people are away, aren't they, for Stockholm, so... Also, I imagine a lot of people aren't bothered about playing a tournament that's, like, pre-rotation. If it wasn't for me running it, I wouldn't be doing it, let's put it that way. Right. Shall we do some Pokedoku? Always kills some time, doesn't it? What do I show? Cool. We have no evolution line, middle evolution, evolved by item, the worst one. Normal, ice, dark. Alright. So, normal, no evolution line. That's a Snorlax, that's not true. I think we always go Kangaskhan, don't we? Like Shifty? You need something that has... Because it can be dual type, I always forget that. I don't know why I always go like pure normal. Is there any normal types? Drampa. Drampa's a normal dragon, right? Hell yeah. Just a normal dragon. Ice, no evolution line. Cryogonal? Or Cryogonal? Cryogonal. Do. No evolution line, Dark. No evolution line, Dark. Don't worry, chat, he'll get there eventually. The legendaries are too obvious, I think. Which is why I'm not trying to go for one of them. Spiritomb is Ghost Dark? But that is that a legendary? It's a pseudo-legendary. I can't remember. Dark, no evolution line. The legendary Pokemon, not legendary, the Ultra Beasts are pretty obvious as well, but that might be the way I go. But now I can't think of any Dark Ultra Beasts. Wait, is Roaring Moon? Yeah, Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon is Dark Dragon. Roaring Dark! That's what they call me. Hate that. The boosted Evo EVs only have 50 HP. You evolved them straight away. It's not a problem. Normal, middle evolution. Any of the flying Pokemon, like the Route 1 birds, would count. Oh, Vigoroth. Let's go something a little bit different. Ice, middle evolution. How do you like Celio? Dark, middle evolution. Morgram is the obvious one. Have we had a Morgram before? We have had Morgram before. Dark Middle Evolution. I'm looking for some edgy Pokemon that are dark with middle evolutions. Middle Evolution Dark. Literally the only one I can think of is Morgrem, but there's got to be more than that. There simply has to be more. Corviknight is Steel. Get that out of your head, Liam. Same generation. Pangoro is 2 Pokemon. Hydreigon. Zvylus. Zvylus. Bishop? It's Middle Evolution now, you're right. Evolved by item normal. God, this one's going to kill me, isn't it? Evolved by item. I mean, technically, Snorlax evolves into Munchlax based on incense, right? Must be usable or holdable evolution item. Incorrect. Well. Evolved by item Ice. Glaceon? Glaceon, right? Yeah! Evolved by item Dark, not Umbreon. That's evolved by Friendship during the night. You know what else is evolved with Friendship during the night? Because I don't. Dark? Post after. Is it Miss Magius that has the Reaper Cloth? Or something like that? I think Miss Magius would count. Why did I look? Another item would be Dalcati. Okay, I'll steal Dalcati. 4-0, hell yeah, Isla. Get it. Dog evolved by item. I feel like Miss Magius is right, but also I'm stupid and that might be wrong. No, it isn't. And I found this out through Twitter earlier. It needs to be held by the Pokemon. The way Bishop evolves is by the opposing Pokemon holding the item. I accidentally know about that one. Dog evolved by item. Like, the evolutions are usually the easiest to go to for this kind of thing. I still think this Magius is right. But I don't want to do it now. I'm scared. Terrified. Oh, Weavile is right as well. Weavile. It helps if you click on the thing. Weavile has a sharp claw, right? Miss Magius is a ghost. Isn't it Ghost Dark? We did cheat on that one. Shifterai, Hunchcrow. Oh, okay. Weavile, Urshifu Single Strike, of course. Do we? Ice. We had Frostlass, Glaceon, Weavile again. Ninetales, Alola, Darmanitan. Titan, Sandslash, Cloyster, Crabominable, and Darmanitan Galarian Zen. And normal Porygon would count it, yeah, that's fair. Chansey. Oh, Chansey from Happiny, right? Cincino. Ursaluna? I guess that is ground normal, huh? And Heliolisk is also electric normal. Okay, fair enough. A new round has started. Probably should look at this one then. 5 matches remaining. Let's do another Pokedoku. Yeah, today I learned. Alright, we got Sinnoh, Dual-Type Fire, Grass, First in Evolution Line, Mythical. Okay, Grass, Sinnoh. Sinnoh is Gen 4. Sinnoh is Gen 4, so I know that. And a lot of those Pokemon appeared in Hisui. Why am I forgetting the name of the Pokemon? It's one of my favourites. Rowlet. Doesn't count. Grass types from Generation 4. I mean, the starter is the obvious one, right? Which would be Torterra, Turtwig, and Jeffrey in the middle. What does Torterra evolve from? I can picture the stupid looking thing. Well, we're going Torterra, so there we go. Sinnoh, First in Evolution Line. I'll take a Turtwig. And Sinnoh Mythical. Shaman, right? Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Grass Dual type, you never miss an opportunity to go Bulbasaur. First an evolution line dual type. I mean, if Rowlet fits the bill. Dual type mythical. Is Volcanion mythical? I think it is. Hell yeah, Volcanion. Grass Fire. I'll take a Scovillain. First an evolution line Fire. Charmander, Char. And Fuego Mythical. Well, it can't be Volcanion. So who is our Fire Mythical? Oh, Victini. Not Victory Bell. Hell yeah. We're loving this. The two options were Victini and Volcanion, so I'm glad I didn't accidentally lock myself out there. Dual types, there's loads of them, so we're okay on that one. No, I guess Glaceon for the first one, because I thought nobody knew that they evolved by stones now, frick. What? Of course people know that. Fire, Grass, also Ogerpon, Half-Flame Mask, which I always think, I forget about Ogerpon every single time. Don't let our lodger know that, she'll be very upset. Alright, let's keep an eye on the pairings. We've got one game remaining, so we might as well just watch this now. And it is Snorlax versus Other. The Other is Tinkaton. With how many switch options? 1. I think I know which way that's going to go. I went ahead and dropped from the tournament. I had a lot of fun. Def no, I have some tweaking to do. No worries, Alto. Thank you very much for dropping by as always, dude. Thank you for taking part. Appreciate you being in the tournaments. Ah, caffeine gone. Alright, it's all downhill from here, chat. We've only got 2 rounds left after this anyway, so that's fine. Has the music stopped? Oh, no, it's back. Oh, you guys don't want to see my my Twitter feed? Or do you? Any F1 fans in chat at the moment? How are y'all feeling about qualifying? Yo, Pokemon Center already sent out ETBs? What the hell? I did notice I got charged for the ETBs already, which is unusual. Like, usually it's charged week of, and I'm then surprised that it turns up. But like, they charged me back on Wednesday, so maybe it's going to be another day of, another week of it being early. I'd be very excited if. Oh, Cheatan's back on the on Twitter ads. Cool. Everyone seems very excited about it as well. Good. If you don't know who that is, by the way, it's a Japanese mascot that's just kind of ridiculous, but also, at least it's interesting. Unlike most ads. All ads. Ads just aren't interesting. Unless. Do 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 do. I don't know if today would have gone any better playing Toxic Bridge, to be fair. I'm excited to try it out, though, at some point. Oh, we're done. God damn it, I'm chatting away and we're finished. I've got 3 lots of pairings open. Why am I like this? Alright, round 5 is coming your way, chat. Good luck to everybody in the tournament. Whoop. I'm playing against Raging Bolts. I've gone from one big basic to another. And I should have won the last one. Am I going to win this one? Probably not. But I believe.
And his name is John C.
Mickey the Masher, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciate it. Please raise your do's and tutors in chat for Mickey. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. Start timer. Boom. Give him a wants to be friends. You know what? We'll allow it. Welcome, Fred. Set challenge, perfect. We'll give him a good look. And we definitely want to go second in this matchup. Unless we can start like a single price basic. But realistically. Let's be honest with the gamers. It ain't gonna happen. Alright, let's see how we go. I'm feeling pretty good. Like I said, I'm glad we're getting to play Roaring Moon for one last time. And it'd be nice to go at least average. Yo, that's me high. Hey, how's it going? I hope it goes well. I hope you're nice to me. Because like the last big basic deck I played against beat me, so if I lose this, I might cry, to be honest. Alright, so I need to make sure we end on a basic Pokemon. Oh, that works. It's not ideal, but it's something. So we kind of have to put 2 prizes into play here, which sucks. But as the kids say, it is what it is. What it is kind of annoying. We have Squawk, we have 2 Moons. It's one of those matches that it's like absolutely fine to put Squawkabilly into play. Because like you're going to end up just like fielding only 2 prizes anyway. So it feels absolutely fine. I don't want to put Pokestop in play. Then it's annoying we're not going to get use out of this. Okay, we can certainly do something with this. We know we're getting rid of everything here. Everything must go. So we'll grab our first Moon. Hope this goes well. Got the last 2 matches without a single basic Pokemon. Oof. Oh no. Loving the Raging Bolt, by the way. Big fan. Very nice art. Okay, I can have with this. No. Okay. So the problem then becomes, do we need to just put down a second Raging Bolt just to be sorry, Roaring Moon just to be safe? I would argue yes, sir. Because if that one goes down, we have no backup. Cool, okay. Not the best of starts, but it's at least something. I didn't check for catchers, actually. That probably would have been a smart thing to do. 2 Pokemon catchers, so there is potential for us to get bullied. You have to start it to attack, so boss isn't a concern, but the stops are. Yo, Lively Stadium helps us as well. Each basic Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponents, get 30 plus HP. So I assume this is for a Squawkabilly. Yeah. Yeah, I am Lord. Yeah. Here's the catcher. Tail's good. There's only 1 more. $330, by the way, on a basic is insanity. Good God. That is crazy work. Do. 1 energy, okay. So we could do with some value here off the Sardu. Sardu. We can take a knockout on the Ogerpon. And not activate Pheasantipity because of Lively Stadium being removed. Which I think is the absolute play we make. Woohoo, free win? Hell yeah! No, not Prime Catcher! In this economy? That's actually annoying because now we can't do exactly what I just said. But also, I'm not going to be upset about taking out a Squawkabilly. Like, 2 prizes is 2 prizes. So we definitely got the Sardu. Like I said, we can do the retreat way as well. Like, there are multiple ways for us to do what we're about to do. So, we go... We attach here. Counter catcher, take out the Ogerpon. Bring up the correct Radiant Greninja. Retreats. Thank you for being a Palpad. Then we hit him with a Calamity Storm, remove the Stadium. That shouldn't activate Serendipity. If my order of operations is correct, though. I'm not sure if it is or not. But still, the Oakomon's more of a threat. Hi, I forgot, is the set coming out 27th or 28th? It is the 28th on Friday. It is live on the 27th. So hi, the Shadow Legion. Welcome along. Hope you're well. So we probably get a return knockout here from the Raging Bolts. If we do, we've got options. Not a lot, but we've got options. If there's no way to get more energy into play, then we're in a great position. But we'll find out. So this could be a burst roar angle. I will say, it would be nice to get Latias into play here. Can't wait to make a hop deck. I'm also new to Pokemon. Yo! Hop's not a bad start. I think it's looked like a decent little deck right now. It is a burst roar! Oh, that hand was not good. Okay, I mean, from here, I think we're pretty golden. Do you take a knockout on this? It's minus 30. Okay, so we have to go Roaring Moon instead. Sardir. Okay. Top 10 times. I liked what I saw. So the Koraidon we do need to keep available. Because we do have Serendipity to consider. Look for the Serendipity, the simple Serendipity. Okay. Catcher, yes, I like that. Definitely get ourselves a Latias as well. So it enables shenanigans next turn. Have we manually attached? Yeah, we must have on the Roaring Moon. Okay. We'll do the Frenzy Gouging. Getting more damage, I mean, come on. Yeah, it was fun to play during pre-release. Because I was running the Corviknight and shoot through doing 110 plus 50 to the bench. So good. So good. You also play Magic the Gathering? I do not. So you will lose me immediately if you tell me anything about Magic the Gathering. All I know, my friend of mine, is it's the Fortnite of card games. Because like they keep introducing more and more weird theme sets. Hey yo, what do you mean, Slitherwing? How about you slither on out of here? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, just what we call it. Yo, this is the chunkiest Slitherwing I've ever seen. Look at this! Look at this chunky boy. You can use Burning Turbulence like twice. No, 3 times. A lady. Alright, I think we've got a game, so I don't know why I'm panicking. Like Skywalker. An Iono there would have been horrific. But we got the juice. We got the juice. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. Whoop. You know what? I'll treat myself to a Frenzy Gouging just to be safe. Knowing my luck, I would use the wrong attack and then things would just go wrong. Also, I hate how often Roaring Moon freezes when it does that knockout attack. It happens so often, it's annoying. Good God. I've seen it so many times and it makes me visibly cringe every single time. Text, properties. Cool, so we can't do any worse than average with Roaring Moon. That feels pretty good. This delivery boy can attack 3 times before KOing itself. EXs hate them. Hate him. So true. Want to do a friendly? What time? We've got like 20 minutes. Yeah, I can do a friendly. Is there any decks you want to play against? I have many decks. 10 matches remaining. In fact, if you don't mind, there is a deck I'd like to test out. And Raging Bolt actually wouldn't be a bad matchup to test it against. So we'll see how this goes. Ooh, extra content for the YouTube channel? They bricked hard, that's crazy. Who bricked hard crazy? That's crazy. Wait, what? I slam piece 38, how's it going? Hope you're well. Think I want to go first this day. I can't remember. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room full of rats. The Bolt. Yeah, Bolt did break quite heavily though, to be fair. Which is unfortunate. You never want to see it. I always want like a proper game if I can get a proper game in. Do 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 do. Whee! So, if I was to be gaming, what cards would I like to see here? Probably go for the Dudder because of what we have available to us. Give a cheeky restart for 3. I mean, if you're offering. Man, they're just giving us more and more of the same cards. This is crazy. I can't believe they do this to a gamer. Squawk and Seas. Squawk in the high seas, am I right, chap? Retreat into the Petcherons. Take one more of them, hold the onions. Toxic powder. I had to think about what attack I had to use them. Just casually encouraging some movement on the Squawk ability. Guaranteed prime catcher in the opening hand. I think no matter what, I had to put like 2 prizes into play here, even if it wasn't my only options. No, the Squawk doesn't die passing into my turn. That's so annoying. But it does back into their turn, so that's something, JPEG. Can I knock out a... Yes, I can. I was about to say, can I knock out a Raging Bolt with 270? Yes. Losing the boss here kind of annoying. I like the boss. Bringing back the Squawk ability just to knock it out would go crazy. But yeah, the real question then now is, can I knock out the Bolt? I can. It'll take a few resources, but I can do it. No, come back, Squawk Billy, where you going? I'm just casually murdering, jeez. Why do people hate people who want to kill people? I don't understand. Crispin and the Sardiga in there is kind of mean. So the Lively Stadium, we can get rid of that, which is nice. The Motivate for 20 goes crazy. So that does get knocked out end of this turn? Yes, okay, so we don't need to do anything. The Bolt can respond, which is a little bit annoying, but it's probably fine. So here's the problem. I can't remember what's in this deck. So to use this early, probably... It feels a little bit greedy. Probably want to keep the Pokegear. That seems pretty good. Definitely want that. I think that's the play. Yes, the Squawkabilly dies next turn. We could see a response knockout. Let's make sure Duraludon isn't that response knockout. Not having a way to find more energy is kind of the biggest problem we have here. We've got 3 in the deck, 1 in the discard. Which is fine. Annoying, but fine. Squawkabilly definitely goes down this turn. Is there any reason to super rod anything? No. So I think we just end turn. We can't reliably knock out Raging Bolt with that, but we can weaken it. So that's something. Okay. So most likely, we go Prime Catcher into either Squawk or Mew. Take them out. We could see a Teal Mask Pokemon knockout. Seems unlikely. Toad School being there is annoying. That means we do need to watch out for... watch out for... yeah, there it is. The lack of being able to go get anything with a Night Stretcher or Super Rod is what I'm trying to get to. And these are the words I'm choosing to use. Yes, Mew goes down. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. We can definitely set up for a knockout. Resources look pretty low as well. We could theoretically go after the Ogerpon. That is absolutely an option. Maybe the correct one? I think we have to go Arcalon Evolution here. So with Poison we're doing 260, Poison's doing 290, so we miss out on the knockout by 10. We also can't take a Poison knockout because of the Ancient Booster. So I think just bossing up the Ogerpon is probably correct. The Ancient Booster is actually causing a lot of problems here. Which is obviously the play, but... So we don't need to do that. Yeah, I mean, once the Toad School evolves up, it's kind of annoying, but right now, we're not in a position where we need to find our resources. When this Arcalon goes down, we hopefully find another energy, evolve the other Arcalon, call it a day. Yeah, Jamming Tower would be much better here, huh? Not enough energy for a knockout, which is important to note. If Ogerpon goes down, that's just Arcalon. Ciao. Fez goes down, same thing. Spot's doing 140 right now. Doesn't even knock out the Squawkabilly, which is pretty big. Gear for another Sada. Makes sense. Okay. Can we do anything about that? Yes, we can. Good. So we'll take back the Raging Bolt. Can't poison it, as we know, but we can do more damage to it via poison. That poison's not for you, it's for me. Leaving it only 40 health. Feels pretty good. 2-piece Motivate, let's go! So Bolt will do, with just the Sada, it will do 210. We can't afford rats these days. Best I can offer you is being locked in a room with a small number of worms. Hey, no, we've got rats in our garden if you want them. Like, that is not a problem. Okay, so we are going to see a Ogerpon here. If we don't see a Toad Scroll, we're in an okay place. Top 3 cards of your deck. Okay. So Arcalon definitely goes down here. For the low cost of 4 energy, we can just return knockout with Duraludon, because we're not getting Ionode, we're not getting Hand Disrupted. Gosh darn, the economy has gone crazy in the last year. Rats were the best, it's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. I mean, if we're gonna play this game, then I think we just retreat the Arcalon, bring up the Petron. Poison both our targets. Get the Night Stretcher in while we can. Attach here. Then enter. It's annoying that we can't do the same thing to Raging Bolt. Right, that is a legit win con now. We've got rats in the alley too, but I don't know if I can catch enough of them to fill a room. I did see a tutorial on Facebook earlier of how to make peanut butter dough eggs dipped in chocolate because real eggs are too expensive to decorate. Not gonna lie, it actually sounds better than real eggs. Now, see, that's the problem, right? The peanut butter things that we're putting out for the birds is why we're getting rats. The eggs will take out the rats. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Snoop Dogg. Sorry. Right, what's our angle here? I assume we're retreating to the Raging Bolt to take out either the Archaludon or Squawkabilly. Okay. It's fine, mate. They don't want the double hit from Motivate. Understandable. Again, it's so annoying that we can't do the the play with Petra here. Ancient booster didn't work. Oh, and we got the NG as well. That's incredible. Boop. So I was fully expecting to have to Iono to go find that. Metal Defender. I hardly know her. Hi, Beans. Beans here to celebrate the win. I'd definitely not knock over my can of Coke. Please be careful, cat. Oh my god. When you're playing this deck, it's optimal to Petra D's nuts. Alright, Clam. Prove it. GG. Hexy, GG. That's fun. I like that deck. That's silly. It's very funny that that matchup was almost like a hard counter to the deck as well. Like I said, not being able to finish up stuff off with Petron is actually surprisingly annoying. You called my bluff. Lol. GG if it wasn't for that penny not showing up. Always the penny not showing up. Damn, that one-off supporter that I can't search. I always feel that way with like decks that run Briar at the moment. Like Charizard running Briar or... well, Charizard less so. But running it in Dragapult, it's like, how are you going to find that Briar? Well, like you see, I draw like 9 cards a turn, so... Nice Archie though. Dude, I really like that deck. That's quite fun. That's what I've got at the moment. I was going to play it for this evening, but I had to do maths with poison, and I was like, eh. I'm tired. GG Ayla, GG. 5-0. So you will be against Pedro XDK, who is playing... Ooh, Dragapult Dusknoir. Okay. That should be fairly even match. I personally find it favoured to Dragapult, but I don't play either deck consistently, so I don't know. Fun matchup. What did you play against? I can find out. Boop. Terrapagos. Terrapagos. The Dragapult one. Yeah, I've heard it's quite close. It very much depends on whether they can pull off the like turn 2 explosion plus countercatcher, right? Like I was looking through again, looking through the Japanese stuff, and the translations are always, you know, funny because they're never good translations. It's Google, but they were talking about, it was like they said like the delicious combination of Dusclops plus countercatcher or something like that, and I was like, delicious combination. That's pretty good. I love a delicious combination. Yeah, you need double Dory down. Makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, 3 matches remaining. 5.5 minutes roughly left on the clock. We have Goldengo versus Snorlax. How many switches are in Goldengo? 1. 2. Okay, Turo counts. They got the Baby Dengo, which doesn't really make a difference in this matchup. The one Monkey Dory doesn't make a difference. Like, I don't think that build will be favoured against Snorlax. That's fine. God of War versus Raging Bolt. The fact that's still going after 20 minutes is kind of crazy. And Charizard versus Dragapult Charizard. Then there's... Please follow, I make more. God, that TikTok series is in my head. I don't know how many of you guys watch like TikTok and stuff like that, but there's so many like weird little accounts that I just end up finding. And one of them is, I forget the name of the account, but for whatever reason, it's narrated by Borat, but it's a geography channel. And they always go, why do people forget there is island where such and such is happening? And it zooms in and tells you all about the island. It's so cool. But like, it's the Borat voice that absolutely sends me. If Kay is still interested, the rice has peas, broccoli, mushrooms, sweet corns, and red peppers.
Those are peak veg. I like those.
Kay says that's peak veg. I don't know what it's looking at, but it's peak.
Oh.
She made a noise at me. 4 minutes remaining, and we are 3 matches remaining still. Hydrate. Oh wow, somebody's pre-release deck is Volcanion, I think? Yeah, Volcanion with 2 Cramorants, a Hop Snorlax, and a Hops Bag. Yikes. That seems crazy. What's up, Kay? Less than 3.5 minutes on the clock, and we have 3 matches remaining. Same matches as before, they haven't changed. Crazy if they did. Let's take a quick peek at the standings while we're looking at things. Image. Nope. Winner capture. Currently, our top 8 is Pedro XDK with Dragapult, Dusknoir. Obviously, these aren't adjusted for currently. Isla is second with God of War. Third is Angelo R2D2 with Terrapagos. Yorgman is fourth with Other. We've got 2 Raging Bolts, Panes, Pan, and Temeneses in 5th and 6th. Frost, that's Monkey Dory in 7th. Noise. And a Snorlax 8th. Finally back home. How you doing? Hi, Falky. How's it going? Hope you're well. Me and Kieran are having chicken and rice. Lee decided she wanted cheese on toast instead.
New chair.
You have to lift him by the claws, like you're pulling him. Just throw him.
Let me get him.
I can only get one.
Oh my god.
Come here.
Oh my
You
God.
menace. You're not allowed to do that.
New chairs and the cats are trying to claw the hell out of them.
I mean, you did get fabric.
Velcro.
They're very nice.
Tell me what would be better than fabric. A wooden chair? Have you seen many wooden
Yeah, I am
chairs?
doing very nicely. Happy to be in the stream. Hell yeah, Falky.
To be fair, they are very nice.
Happy to have you. How was your food? What did you have? Tell us all about it.
Hi. You gonna come upstairs with me?
1 minute and 40 left on the clock. Still 3 matches remaining.
That would be great.
Does that sound like a
Bruh.
great idea?
What? I want to know.
Don't do it again.
Tell me about the food. The problem is, Falky, right? This is very much a food-based stream. We have to know what people are eating at all times. For example, I had a cheeseburger with chicken strips, fries, doner meat, and hash browns earlier. It's nice. I have a 5 viewer streak. I went to share it, but it didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, wait. I'll tell you. I have to translate. Wait, I'll tell you in German. Yes, tell me in German. Okay, I'll see if I can figure it out. That's one of the things I'm always proud of. Like, I can actually, like, I know what I'm ordering when it comes to food. Especially if it's Mick Kaiser.
Got them delivered on Thursday.
Gotta be Mick Kaiser. One of my German friends finds it very funny that I always say Mick Kaiser bitte. I don't know why. It's just a German phrase.
Yeah, Morrison's does as well.
Very excited to find out. Is that cheese? Yes, with cheese, please. Ich hatte ein Rumpfsteak mit Pommes und Bohnen. Okay, so obviously Rumpfsteak is rump steak. Pommes is fries. Bohnen, I don't know. Is that a... I've not seen Bonnen before. I know of Bon, but not Bonnen. It feels like it should be a vegetable. Or mushrooms? Directly it's beans.
Oh, it should be a
You had steak with fries and beans. Like baked beans?
Like green beans?
More like green beans. Ah, okay, that makes more sense. That sounds really good. Nice. Right, last match is finished. I'm going to give it 30 seconds because people When they have the match ends like that, it's usually going to be a judge call. So let's find out. Very excited. I clicked on the judge tab ready. If nothing comes up in 30 seconds, we will get started with the final match. It was delicious. Nice. I do like a good steak. We haven't had steak in a while, but we had it for Valentine's Day, and it was delicious. Don't have it very often. It's not really a thing I tend to go for, but rare treat for sure. I'm just gonna... I think we're going with a tie. That's 45 seconds. Cool. Pairing next round. Ladies and gentlemen, round 6 is being paired. This is your final round, as there will be a definite winner after this. Good luck, everybody. Your time starts now.
On Discord.
Pardon?
Do you want me to put that on Discord that it'll be the final?
That's... I assumed you'd taken that as your job, so...
I've been putting parents up, but do I put that it's final?
Oh, no, that was already declared at the start of the stream. Okay, time's up. Hope my opponent checks in. They're playing... Oh, it's another God of War. Ugh. I hope they don't check in. Also, very proud of your pronunciation. That was very clear, and I was able to understand you very nicely. Oh, thanks, Valky. I can't even pronounce English well, so... Having it in German goes crazy. It is something I feel like I am getting better at as well, because Duolingo is definitely, like, spotting me a lot more than it used to. No, that's not true. I talk very quickly, and I know German, the German language is spoken very quickly as well. Y'all have very long words. You need to get those words out. But, like, I speak way too quick sometimes. Like, this is something I've had to, like, this speed, which I'm talking, I've had to work on and really focus on doing in streams, because I know how quick I talk.
Waitresses don't always understand you.
Waitresses don't always understand me. That's because I'm polite.
You go, if that's okay, thank you, please.
I don't go at all, thank you very
You
much.
talk really quickly.
I just want to get done with the conversation. I just want my food.
No, that's fair.
Get my food.
I'm not criticising you.
You are.
The waitress can't hear you.
Criticizing me right now.
Oh, I'd never.
Changent. Would not be surprised if we go 3-3 here, chat. But we'll do our best. Oh, crap, wrong deck. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Good job we both sent challenges at the same time, because otherwise that could have been me in trouble. Oh yeah, now for me, you're a medium speed. Best for normal people to understand. Normal? Who are these normal people? Are they in the room with us? Yep, I speak very quickly as well, but I understand you very nice. Good. I'm glad to hear. Said my best buddy of like nearly 10 years, who's German, doesn't like me speaking German because he thinks I do it wrong, I assume.
How does it? He's never said that.
Oh, he's implied it.
Has he?
Yeah. I also said that I said my new best German friend to him. I said my new best German friend also confirmed that the daddy das thing doesn't matter, and he went, "Yeah, that's true, but you still sound like an idiot if you don't say the right one." I'm like, "Great, thanks." Like, what's that do with my confidence? Arse.
Making you.
Such an arse. All right, that's definitely energy. You know what? I would take a nest ball. Thanks for asking, game. Take a squawker bob. So we have one solder in hand, 2 in the discard or discord. Discord. 1. Oh, so we've got solder prized, a dot patch prized, possibly shoes. 6 energy, 7 energy. Okay, our prizes aren't super. If I'm being honest with the gamers. But we can at least get a board state built up, and we actually have Roaring Moon Baby this time, which is actually really important in this matchup. So we dart patch that. We lose Super Rod, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We still have Night Stretchers available. We don't poke stop because we don't want to... Alright. We don't poke stop because we don't want to give the opponent anything. I love that. Thank you very much for asking. What we do hope for is no Ralts to go down, and if any Ralts do go down, we can Pokemon capture them. And end turn. That's crazy. Where did you get those numbers from? Oh, okay. Apparently Japanese is the Fastest spoken language, average 7.84 syllables per second. German is normal speed. German is normal speed at 6.64 syllables per second. Ah, yes, but Joey Jordison can drum 45 actions per second or something. I forget what his beat per minute is. Did Joey Jordison die? He did. Oh my god, that's really sad. I lost the card. I got it. Okay, double rult's going down, kind of annoying. We're about to get slapped for 30. This is so... I mean, that makes sense. It sets up for Screamtail later. Alright, double catcher goes crazy. Rip. Honestly, I wouldn't be upset at pennying up the Petra. We still have Palpad available. But our current situation in regards to what we have available to us is kind of bad. The deck thinning is probably very important right now. Pop that on Squawkabilly, so we've got the retreat option and Vengeful Fletching 200. Okay. Not a terrible start, but like we're not in a great position. What we do have right now is the option to attack with Petulant, which is kind of cool. Dot patch plus manual attach. We've seen no no Roman EX yet, which is kind of important. Would like to see that before long. Not having Super Rod available means we also need to be very careful because we don't have a way to recover it without Night Stretcher. So we do want to be careful about how much energy we are throwing away. But right now we're in a very good place with Roaring Moon. Babel also has a list of 17 that were looked at in one study. German was 12th and Thai was slowest. Is there a correlation between speed of speech and the average length of word? That might be the most, like, what sounds like most educated sentence I've ever said. Is there a correlation? And what is the causation? You know what I mean? Mr. University over here. I've never been. I love that you said that. Thanks. Working hard. Correlation's the big word of the day. I think they're slowing down at the moment because they realize if I can take out that curlier, that's pretty much going to be game. Because I know exactly what you want to say with that. I'm genuinely interested. Like I said, I always feel like German is said quite quickly because of how long the words are. Stop slapping me for 30! That's so rude. Ayo, Nestball? What am I looking for with Nestball? Yeah, that makes sense, right? Wouldn't say no to a Roaring Moon, but I don't need it. Do not want to put that in play for them. We don't have fish available, which is annoying. Do you know what? I don't know if we have fish or not. If we have fish, we were in a really good place. Because we could just bully the hell out of Screamtail. But I can't risk it. And energy? For me? So, this Curlier going to the active, I have to assume is going to evolve into a God of War, like, immediately. Otherwise, you'd go with the Monkey Dory. If it does evolve, we do have options to recover Roaring Moon, which is huge. They have 4 engine discard. They can do an attach on the Monkey Dory as well, but I don't know how much good that's going to do them. Roaring Moon's hitting for not a whole lot, but we can get up there, I think. 1, 2, 3. So we're doing 200. But I think as long as we can find a Sada, we're in a good place because we just return knockout of Raging. No Roaring Moon. That's the one. EX.
I know. That's like,
Words are easy. Trust me. I'm a word addition.
We got idea, but yeah. This is a
I practice word ethics.
I want to see it. It's here. It's in the back of my food.
And what are they looking for?
I ain't that young.
Unfest, that makes sense, but like I've not really got the hand that like cares about that. I got a nice hand, but realistically, it's not doing a whole lot. so there's the God of War. So I think we have to, whatever happens here, we have to bring up Squawk ability. So they're going for the Mind Bend, I guess? Okay. It's a shame, really, because we do have a nice hand. Like, being able to set up for a Petra next turn would have gone crazy. Never mind. I don't think we necessarily win that game, but, like, it's good. What? Misplay. What? Okay. Was the misplay? So they said misplay sorry after conceding, but I don't know what the misplay was. I've just asked them what the misplay was. I said, oh, okay, what was the misplay? I'm actually genuinely interested. I have to go... That might be shower? Lol?
You know what? That happens a lot. A lot of people say, I have to go for a shower and then disappear.
Do people not just shower?
I don't know. Is it a code word for something that I don't understand?
What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? Do people not shower? Alright, well. We'll take the win, I guess. To be honest, I felt like I was in a really good place there. That didn't feel like a... I didn't feel like we were going to lose at any point, though. But I often feel like that against God of War, and then I get my ass kicked, so, you know. You know what to say about assumptions. A lot of S's. Alright, as the standings are currently, obviously these are subject to change with our final round. In first place we have a Dragapult Dust Noir, second place is God of War, third place is Terrapagos, fourth place is Goldengo Dragapult, fifth place is Snorlax, sixth and seventh, replacing the Raging Bolts, is Miraidon, and eighth place is Arcaladon. If Isla wins, I think that might sneak me into the top 8, but I'm not sure. Same if Minewi wins as well. I think that also might sneak me into the top 8. I'm 59% right now on opponent's win rate, so we'll find out. We'll find out. German is pretty much in the middle in terms of both syllables and information bits per second. Interesting. Okay. Speaking of being in the middle, just take some time, etc., etc. Okay, Meme Night has not been requested. And I'm going to call Kaya out and say she's been playing Dragon Age Inquisition for 1 hour and 54 minutes.
What?
Nerd.
What?
Nothing. GG to everyone who played. GG to you, Zurusix. Hope you enjoyed your time. Oh, man. I'm low-key glad we don't do seven-round tournaments because I'm so knackered by the time we get to the 6th. Like, I always expect to lose it because I'm just so tired. Oh, it's so bad. I was like, yeah, whatever, I guess I'll lose. Take it away, Ernie. Apart from one game, it was good. I felt like games went pretty well for me. The losses made sense. Except it was definitely management. What am I trying to say? Management. No. Resource mismanagement. So, if that happens, yeah, I'm kind of mad at myself. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it happens. Whatever. Ultimately, it's a format I don't care about anymore. The results I have in these matchups are like, whatever. As long as I feel like I'm doing well in the next format, then I'm not upset. I don't think I really settled on a deck in the last, like, year, to be honest. Like, Richard Drago I enjoyed, but whatever. I didn't enjoy playing Drago, if I'm being honest. I enjoyed Dragapult, but I enjoyed Dragapult when it was bad. Now that it's good, I'm like not enjoying playing it as much, which is kind of crazy. What's that play? I can't really remember anything else. Raging Bolt was good as well. Like, I enjoyed my time with Bolt. Like, there's quite a few good ones. Alright, German phrase. I need to remove the laugh track part because we don't use that anymore, do we? Okay, what's this? Mit them mochten... Nope. Mit them mochten sie sprechen. Raging Bolt is going to be my deck of choice. It is really good. Like, genuinely really like it with the... Hang on. Before I say what I like it with, which version of the deck are you going for? Because there are two builds. I don't think one of them is very good, personally. But I could be wrong. With whom do you want to talk? Correcto! Who do you want to speak to? I've got it written down exactly as. Regular, no Noctowl. It's interesting. I'm really, really enjoying the Noctowl engine. It's really fun. Because it becomes a go first deck, which I like choosing to go first. But it also lets you go second potentially. Like, if you end up going second, you're absolutely fine. But I like the advantage it gets. Noctowl version is so good. It really is. Squawk and Carmine. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Is it Mockton? Because the O is like a U sound, right? So it'd be Mockton? Mockton. Is it Mosh? The ch. Okay. I'll get there. I'm working on it. I've got what? Hang on. Let me. When was Stuttgart this year? December or this season? I got 10 months. No, 9 months to work on it. I think that is probably like that pronunciation is probably like the thing that trips up the most people. What's in 9 months? If it's the same schedule, Stuttgart regionals should be in December. And then this season as well, they did Bochum in September, I think it was, which I'd be up for going to as well. Oh, how can you attend? Do you need like points? No. They open up registration for it usually about 2 months in advance. And then you just register. It costs money. There is, I think it's about €60 or something like that, but it's not too bad. Functionally, you can just go there and play as long as you can register. Slots are kind of hard to get to. Slots are limited depending on the tournament. Like Birmingham, for example, was 2,000 something, and that filled up really quick. You have to play Fight the Cat. I really want to play. Dude, yeah, absolutely. Like, if you can get to Stuttgart for the regionals or Bochum, then hell yeah, dude. I always love meeting people. Don't ask me to sign anything, though, because that still terrifies me. I don't have a signature. I've been asked to sign 2 things in the last, like, month. I don't have a signature for the channel. I don't know what to do. Is it in the Schlierhall? Ooh, good question. Hang on. I will find out for you. Yes, it is. I think. That looks right. Right by the Flughafen. Wait, is that right? No. No, I'm stupid. Hang on. I thought it was right. Maybe I'm wrong. It's on the Mesa. Yes, the Mesa. That's right. Sorry, might be. Now I can't find the Flughafen. I also don't know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Mesa Stuttgart. They usually announce when registration is open on Twitter/Blue Sky a couple of days before. Yeah, they're very good at just jumping that on people. Yeah, so last time I went, we stayed at the Lamb. Actually, no, that's not true. The first time we stopped at the Lamb. So I had to stop over at a different hotel on the way back because the Germans I was staying with went back on the Sunday. I stayed at the... Oh, I found it. The Movenpick Hotel, Stuttgart, Flughafen. But I can't remember where we stayed, actually. It's a shame Murdoch's not around, because I could ask him. Zindelfingen rings a bell? Might have been there. Do I recognize anything? Kentucky Fried Chicken! We actually went past the KFC. Went by an IKEA. I remember that. We went by an IKEA. So if I put IKEA Stuttgart, that'll find it, right? Like, how many IKEAs are there in Stuttgart? Yeah, Sindelfingen, I was right. Look at me remembering stuff. So we stayed... You go past the IKEA, down that road. It wasn't by the Mercedes stuff, so it can't have been that far down. Actually, the problem is I don't know my orientation here. Oh, that looks right. Yeah, we stayed on Lange Anwalden. And there was like some flats there we stayed on. You want to show your maps? I can help. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. So we stayed... So I found it. So there's the IKEA there. We came down this road. Down here. And then we stayed on this place here. Lange Anwalden. And then I believe the place we stayed was like this apartment here. This is just fastest. It's just fastest finger first on Saturday. So true. I drive that all the time when I go to KFC. So funny. That is so cool. What a small world. Stop it. Actually is. But yeah, one of my favorite things I used to do to my friend Murdo was like I always, whenever a German turns up at any tournament, especially if he's playing against them, I always ask him if they know him or if he knows them. And it's become my favorite thing to do, and it really annoys him. Wait, I see where I live. Don't dox yourself. Don't tell us where you live. Good God. I'm taking the map down. My address is. Right. Let me see where the pairings are. I love pairs. 2 matches remaining. Oh, I didn't win. It's probably tagged my resistance. Everyone knows already. I mean, yeah, we can probably triangulate you based on that, right? Let's not encourage anybody. Chat, don't start looking at where people live. That'd be weird. It's not even food time. Stop being arses. Yeah, to be fair, like, I always get a bit weird about saying I live in Stoke-on-Trent, but it's such a big place. Like, if you can find me based on that information alone, then fair enough. I'll sign your energy card.
They've probably heard me get angry before. They know we live in Stoke.
You don't have an accent, though.
You told me when I get angry.
Oh, well, yeah, you do go Stokey when you have an accent.
I go Stokey when I have an accent.
Angry. I know what I mean. Shush. 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 Choose. Can you test Terrazard? Not today, Gustavo, but I can look at it for next chat challenge. That won't be a problem. Have you got a list in mind? I have seen it. It does look a bit, yeah. I'm not a fan of it, personally. You two idiots, stop it. The cats are fighting because they think it's food time. It's a minute to food time, they can wait. We've got Asthma versus TCG to finish first. Snorlax Storm versus Archaludon should be favoured to Archaludon. But they are running the Cornerstone build, and it's really hard to, like, play around that build. Like, genuinely. Also, November 30th to 1st December, I think I'll have time there to play. Nice! Yeah, they might not necessarily be that weekend, this time round. But usually it's about then. Like, I think it was the second weekend in December last time. Or, sorry, the time before last. What's the difference between junior, senior, and master division? It's just what age group you are. So juniors is, I believe, 6 to 12. Seniors is... James, you'll know better than me if you need to correct me. 13 to 17? And then masters is 18 plus? It might be 16 plus. Judge call, please. Okay.
I'll just see.
Oh, they're just spamming.
James is in.
Yep. I think Master's 17 plus. Okay. Falky, it won't be up for registration for this year for a while yet. Right, can I fix this? Was it on this 2025? Yeah, it's because seasons cross years. They start in July. It'll say 24-25 season, or colloquially it'll be 25 season. It's annoying. Oh, for God's sake! Right, who reported the win first? Hold look. For God's sake. Sorry, chat, there's a judge call we're having to deal with. We've still got time on the round, like, but...
Oh.
So, report it as a win first, followed by a GG. And then the opponent just started spamming it.
Just click it at the top.
Cool. Scroll it for me. The list. What's the list? Sorry, I can see you in chat as well. Yeah, I hate that we have to put this as a tie because I don't think there's a history. No, the only way you can do it is with a battle log or a victory screen. It's why I always advise to keep a victory screen open until the match has been confirmed. But yeah, it's annoying. Like, I hate the fact we have to kind of reward people who are being a bit silly. But yeah, this is why we have this stuff. Yeah, in the event of any PC bugs, glitch or disconnects, it covers this as well. The win will be given to the player with the in-game victory screen, as we cannot view every game directly. It is advisable to take a screenshot of your win screen in case there's any dispute about the result. Like I said, the way I solve it is I keep the victory screen open until the game is done, because then the opponent has time to dispute it if they don't agree with the result. Then you can just screenshot the victory screen and say, hey, I got this. So I'm really sorry it's going to have to go down like this. Tie's okay with me. Cool. Right. We'll leave it as a tie. I'm going to clear the request.
Why?
And our cats are being annoying, so we need to go deal with this. I'm really sorry, sir, and I really appreciate you being fine with the tie here. Unfortunately, that is what we're going to have to go with, and I will talk to the judges after the game. Right, let's end this ting. Admin, dashboard, end round. Okay.
You'll talk to the judges. Are you going to
And
tell them
end
off?
tournament. No, I'm going to tell you all. It's be silly. Right, so our winners, top 8, etc., etc., is... I'm going to find it in a minute. I didn't sneak into the top 8, so I quit. No, I'm kidding. Coming in first with a 6-0 record is Pedro XDK with Dragapult Dust Noir. Second is Isla with God of War 5-1. The 5-1. Yeah, that's fine. LCG R06S comes in third with Miraidon. Manirwi comes fourth with Miraidon. The Miraidon's sneaking up together. Timenez comes in fifth with Raging Bolt. Asma is sixth with Snorlax. Seventh is So with Arcaladon. And eighth is Yorgman with Other. Let's find out what that other is. That other is... Okay, good. Nope, that's not helpful. The other is... And you know I'm not sharing the screen, so it doesn't help you guys. The other is Tinkerton! Hell yeah! We love a Tinkerton here. Then coming in 11th is the best player in the game. Me. Nah, just kidding. I clearly wasn't the best player at all. Guys, thank you very much for participating in the tournament once again. You guys are awesome, and I really appreciate everybody dropping by, whether you're playing, viewing, etc., etc. It's massively appreciated. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much. So, before we completely end today's stream, next week's schedule is a little bit different. Wednesday, we won't be doing Chat Challenge because it is the last day before rotation on live, and I don't see the point in playing those decks. Let's be honest. So we're going to have a very busy weekend instead. Friday, we'll do a chat challenge, which will be all new post-rotation decks. Very excited about that. Saturday is going to be a monthly challenge where we will be doing a bigger prize pool, bigger player pool, and there'll be a top cut as well. Haven't decided if that's going to be ASIM or not, but I will figure that out for you. And then Sunday, we will do Minecraft, which we will also be doing tomorrow. Big fan of the Minecraft, so I'm hoping everyone's available. I haven't spoken to the group, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to get... It's annoying, and I'm sorry things like that have happened, but it's fine. Yeah, like, it's easy for me to say it as well as a streamer, because I can just go, listen, I'm streaming, like... It's right there. Alright, ladles and jelly spoons, thank you very much for watching as always. It's been an absolute pleasure once again to bring you another tournament and stream, and thank you for being awesome in chat and keeping me going. Without you, I would be exhausted and want to quit after round 4. If you enjoyed today's stream, I've been Jester. I stream at twitch.tv/JesterTCG to see the VODs, vlogs, and other videos, including our new post-rotation Conquest series, which has an episode out of order. That's right, episode 4 is episode 3, so... Good job, me, with the editing. YouTube.com/@JesterTCG. If you want to see what I'm ranting about this week, Twitter.com/JesterTCG and JesterTCG.bsky.social. And to join Discord, it's bit.ly/JesterDiscord. If you want to support the channel, if you're watching or following, you're doing a great job, and thank you so much for doing so. If you want to do more of that, you can, of course, go to Patreon.com/JesterTCG, just like my wonderful Patreon producers. Pretty sure I missed words out there. Just like my wonderful Patreon producers, Murdo, who's available at Twitch.tv/Murdo and Twitter.com/MurdoTCG, and Pianofish, who's available at YouTube.com/JamesKMusicUK and PianoFishTCG.bsky.social. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back tomorrow, 7 PM UK with Minecraft Cobblemon. But until then, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend. If you're watching F1 tomorrow morning, I'll be in the chat and Discord, so if you want to say hi, we're right there. Otherwise, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye. Also, Prizing Top 8 will be out tomorrow morning. See ya.